Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Speedruns From the Crypt. It's your bi-weekly horror hotfix. I am McDices, bringing you tonight's collection of spooky games. As well, before we begin, I do want to say that Frame Fatales is Games Done Quick's all-women online speedrunning community. The upcoming event, Flame Fatales, will be running from August 13th to the 20th. The schedule is now out at gamesdonequick.com/schedule. As well, while you're checking out the schedule, feel free to submit any prizes for the event. You can use !FF in Twitch chat to submit your prizes. Last day to submit prizes is August 6th. Alrighty, so today we're going to be looking at a collection of horror games that don't quite seem like horror games, if that makes sense. There's a lot of games that are obviously going to be pretty in your face about things, but there's also quite a lot of games that are a bit more deceptive and, I guess, lurking beneath. So I guess today is a collection of games that would fit that. Anyway, to start with our first, horror game of the night, we're going to be jumping into Inscryption by Mads Brutal. Take it away.
Yeah, thanks. All right. I am Mads Brutal, going to be running some Inscryption, any percent, no major glitches, and like I said, this is just a card game. There's nothing weird about it, so we'll just hop in. I want to note that actually this normally you would start a game, you would press continue. I have a complete file, so I'm going to just start from picking an act. Time doesn't start until we get through this quick tutorial, so it's a good opportunity to kind of tell you about the mechanics of the game, at least the first act. There's a lot of different changes in how the game works over the course of a run. So we have spooky eyes leering out in the darkness here, teaching us how to play cards. The basis of this first act is we sacrifice mostly squirrels. That'll be kind of the engine behind our deck to play cards. And you'll see that this one has this one little drop of blood. That means it costs one sacrifice to get it on the field. Other cards will have more, some will have less. And there's a few other mechanics, but this is the real basis as we start. So I'm just gonna breeze through this tutorial so we can get to the start of the actual run here. And there we go. Toss our wolves down. You see they cost 2 sacrifices, and we are out of here. So there's gonna be a couple more lines of dialogue, and I'll give a short countdown here to start the timer. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, Act 1 of Inscryption. This is a roguelite, except we're gonna have to die a few times before we win. This first run through it, the first few areas here are completely scripted. I know what's happening. But we're going to be doing a little setup as well to make the third run, the one that we actually win, a little easier. Also notice narratively, there's some cards that talk to us, like the Stoat here. We'll see what's going on with that later. And also to note is the person we're playing cards against is teaching us about sigils, abilities that they have. Notably, there's going to be 2 sigils here that he teaches us about. I don't actually know what the first one's called, the one that makes the cards older, and the flying sigil. But I'm trying to die as quickly as I can here to get out of this first life. And you'll also notice that we can get up from the table. So there's like an escape the room element to this game as well. We're going to be doing a few of those kind of tasks here. Grab the candle. And as this guy here, this mysterious dude in the darkness explains, we have 2 lives per attempt. The wolf cub in our deck, and now this is going to be somewhat important later. I'm going to be putting the adder's poison sigil on this wolf club. Down the line, remember poison sigils. They're going to become very important to actually getting out of Act 1 quickly. The only real piece of RNG in this first life is whether or not the Stoat talks to me here. He didn't. That's nice. That's like 1 second time save. And also we're having explained to us totems. So all the canine cards on his side of the field will have the flying sigil. Totems are going to be the crux of our strategy of Act 1. But for now, some spooky hands are going to reach out from the darkness and grab us. We get got here. All right. So this is going to be the mechanic of death cards. This first death card is going to be the same every time. But I did that setup of taking those specific cards and sacrificing certain ones to make sure that I put the poison sigil on this. Now, this could come back in our deck later, and that's why I wanted to skew the odds in my favor to have a favorable card here. There we go. I just kind of mashed through. I'm already mashing the Z button to skip dialogue, so I always name my death card Z. And picture's taken, and we're on to our next life. Now, this one is really important. This is probably the most important one for setup purposes here. We have items. Well, he's explaining to us bones. When we sacrifice things or things die, we get a bone. Take out our tooth for a point. And some cards are played off bones. Generally speaking, we're not going to want to be playing bone cards. Bone cards take time to get on the field, and we're going to be wanting turn 1 kills. Okay, we die as quickly as we can there. We cleared out our items because we're going to be trying to get some specific items from this sack, but Leshy, I guess spoiler, that's what his name is, forgot our figurines, so we're going to do a couple more escape the rooms things. First, getting the stink bug. This is another one of the cards that talks to us. She's kind of narratively important, but she talks for forever here. There we go. Grab the key, toss it in the cabinet, grab our figurine, and go back and sit down. Okay, important. I'm going to be grabbing the cockroach here. The cockroach's unkillable sigil could come in really handy. And now we're looking for hoggy banks or black goats, preferably black goats here from this. Got one, nice. And I'm just going to mash through this then. 2 black goats, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to be playing here one of those black goats after this conversation plays out. And the black goat's ability is Worthy Sacrifice. Now, what that means, what am I doing? Here we go. Bop, bop, is when you sacrifice one of them, it doesn't count for 1, it counts for 3. So what we're going to be doing actually is putting that ability onto our squirrels to make it so that they don't count just for 1 sacrifice, they count for 3, and we get really powerful high value cards on the field as quickly as possible. And I'll show you how we do that in a second. All right, we have to make another death card first as we get pulled into the back room here. Go. And the camera that kills us is sitting right there. But there's no film in it. So really the main kind of goal to get out of the room is finding the film that goes in that camera so we can defeat him. Here, this is a really bad death card. That's fine. And we're almost on to actually playing some cards instead of trying to lose really quickly. But first, we got to do a couple more escape the room things. But this is the run. This is actually the first run that we're allowed to kind of go to completion and advance to the second stage. So we have to get here anyways. We have to die twice, no matter what. So not a big deal. I am going to be opening these cabinets, but I am not going to be taking the contents of those top ones. We want a lean deck. We don't want to be taking anything that we don't need. There we go. We got the caged wolf, which is very important, and the squirrel head, and we'll see what those do in a moment. And finally, we're at some randomness here. So I'm hoping for a pronghorn. Perfect. That ability on that pronghorn could be really useful down the line. Now we're going to get our totem. We already have the squirrel head. And since we've only seen 3 abilities played, very intentionally so, the 2 that Leshy showed us in the tutorial and the Worthy Sacrifice, we're guaranteed to have Worthy Sacrifice offered to us there. So that was a kind of a nifty manipulation. And now really what we're doing is we're trying to win as quickly as possible. That means we're trying to get powerful cards in our deck. Sorry that I took a tooth out again there. It's kind of disturbing. There's kind of a lot of disturbing stuff in this. Powerful cards in our deck and bad ones out. That's the basic gist. So we want to maximize our chances at that. Moosebug is not great, but there's definitely worse things to grab there. And we already have our totem put together to put Worthy Sacrifice on our squirrel, so we don't need any other ones. Go. the cards talk to us often here, and this is not actually a great first draw, but that is fine. I think we can still win turn 1 by using our squirrel, toss some snow down, and then playing the stink bug because she plays off of bones, and we should, win right there. Perfect. And here's another thing. Ideally, I don't want to be doing overkill damage. I get extra teeth for that, which I can use here at the Trapper to buy pelts. I don't want any pelts in my deck, though. What they really are for is giving to the trader down the line to get other cards, but they really clog up our deck in the meantime. But I didn't really have a choice there. We can increase our attack by 1. I'll be doing that on the wolf. Hopefully we can get 1 more of these campfires down the line and get that to +5. That's really, really ideal. We want to be getting any and all cards having 5 damage, because 5 damage is what we win at. So I'm going to be playing this one slow because I'm going to try to uncage the wolf here. I think this is a good opportunity to do that. And you'll see what happens when I do that, as I slowly kind of withstand this onslaught. This is not the best way to uncage the wolf. Bop, there's the wolf. But I'm playing kind of safety strats, I would say here, to try to get this thing, to guarantee that I can uncage it. Okay. It would be very bad if we weren't able to do that over the course of this run. There we go. He just concedes. Ideally, you don't have to get to him conceding, but all right. This one, I like seeing these when we're playing Worthy Sacrifice, because there's, okay, another moose buck. We can choose things that are worth 3 sacrifices, which are generally more powerful cards. So we're gonna take that pronghorn and we're gonna put it on where's our other wolf? There we go. Okay. So we have our first turn 1 kill card there. That was Bifurcated Strike that we got. Our wolf is gonna hit to the left and to the right. It has 3 damage, so it's gonna do 6 damage total. If we can get that on the field turn 1, we just win. That's fast. And we're on our first boss fight, Prospector. Leshy is the master of having some atmosphere here. So we have this dude out here, and we're just gonna win turn 2. Just kidding, I forgot about the moose's ability. Fine. We'll just take this a little bit slower. Go. Okay. So this wasn't actually played perfectly or well at all here because I have too many cards on the field. He's going to turn all these to gold. As he says, there's gold in those cards. And we're just going to have to wait for the openings to be given to us here. And one more turn and we're gonna win. Something to note is when he turns the cards into gold, if you have the caged wolf down, it'll turn into a wolf and you can uncage it right there, which is a really great and fast way to do it. And also it's really powerful because it allows you to just have a wolf on the field for free later. But that's all right. Ideally, I want the long elk out of these. I'm looking for a poison sigil. That's one of the most important things that I can get in this run. And if I get it, I will show you why. So I'm going to go in here actually for the sole purpose of looking for a poison sigil. Don't get it. I hate all of these. We'll take that. And with this, I am just going to get rid of our bullfrog. instead want to get rid of bad cards if we can. Ideally, we want to first get good cards. Go. There we go. Here's our first turn 1 kill. Boom. I think there's a really strong argument to go to that item sack there. But I went over here for the sole purpose of getting this. There's a 50% chance this can be attack up. We got it. So I can put this on my wolf. If I click on it, and now we have another turn 1 kill card. Does 5 damage head on. And I'm looking ahead here, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to go to the mycologist later. That is kind of something you have to be doing in any roguelike, really. But this one in particular, thinking ahead about what you're going to be doing, what your strategies are going to be, so you don't have to think in the moment. You already have it kind of planned out for yourself. And here's the trader. I told you we have that 1 pelt that we can get a card here. I'm hoping for an adder. Nothing. These suck. I'll get another moose buck. Maybe we can ditch that later. Yeah, I'm going to go to the mycologist here. And what this is going to allow us to do, this is a very long event. We try to avoid long events if we can, but it's also a very powerful one. And you'll see why. We can combine 2 cards into 1. Combine both my moose bucks, they now have 6 damage. We have 3 turn 1 kill cards in our deck. We want to increase those odds as much as possible as we keep going here. I think I might actually go to that mycologist again, even though those items are tempting me. There we go, moose buck. Turn 1 win. And the reason I'm going to go to the mycologist instead of the items are really powerful in this game, and I love that. I love getting them. But I have another moose buck, and I want to combine it with the moose bucks I already have, and not because I need it to be any stronger, but it's just getting the moose buck that isn't a turn 1 kill out of my deck. Yeah. So I don't need this to have 9 damage. That's way overkill. I only have to do 5 damage to win. But I won't draw just the 3 damage one. And on to our second boss. And I say, like, second boss, I'm playing against the same person, right? He just puts a mask on all the time. So this is his angler persona. Go. This is nice. Toss that moose buck down. Boom. On to the second phase. There's a mechanic. He can hook your cards and bring them over, but if you win first turn, doesn't matter. Now if we attack that bait bucket, you'll see a great white comes out, which is a very powerful card, but 5 damage from the wolf, we win. So again, we're going to be offered a rare card. I'm really hoping to get that long elk, for the sole purpose of it has that poison sigil. I'm looking for a poison sigil. I really want it. Okay, let's see here. Uraruli, whatever, we'll take him. Not the best card. Consider taking that Gek. Get 2 Geks on our way to 100 of them. 100 Geks. Okay. I think I have a pelt in my deck again. Want that. Want an adder here. Nothing. These are quite terrible. We'll take the Rat King. Okay, this is our first Bone Lord. I'm not actually sure what I want to get rid of here. It's going to take me a second to process. Get rid of the Rat King. So this gets a card out of our deck, and now at the beginning of every fight, we also get a, what's it called? A bone, right here. We only have 1 card in our deck that plays off of bones right now. It's oh no, we're gonna lose this one. We can lose fights. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We'd rather not, because we'd rather be just winning. Yeah, we lose this. Let's see, is there any way to... I don't think so. Yeah, we'll just pass. Okay, this does make things a little riskier, and I'm going to privilege or prioritize getting items here now a little more strongly than I would have. So yeah, we're going to go over there to get some items. sometimes you just get a bad draw. There's only so much you can do, right, to make sure you have a strong deck and the highest odds. Okay, a fan would be great. Frozen possum's bad. Squirrels are great. And we'll take that. Okay, so we got 2 good items there. And we're really just hoping to draw one of our good cards. Perfect, Moose Buck. Blow him away with a big old moose. Thinking, yeah, we'll go here. Okay, Grizzly, nice. If this fire gives us attack up, please, we can make that. Nah, dang it. We could have had another turn 1 kill card. Okay. Kind of want to use that players in this match for a reason you'll see in a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Get it out of my inventory, because I'm gonna be putting another item in my inventory in a moment. There we go. Again, Poison Sigil. We're running out of opportunities to hit that Poison Sigil. Go. Okay, now we can upgrade the bear here. Where's that bear? There it is. Perfect. Okay, before this fight, very important, we need to go grab an item. So we uncaged that wolf a long time ago so we can get this wolf here, so we can get this dagger. This dagger is important for story progression and also for making this fight bearable. This is the Trapper and Trader fight. This is a very difficult fight, and it's really going to depend on having a halfway decent draw here. Make it go smoothly. So he tosses all these traps down. We really only have one place to attack through here. And perfect. We get the magpie. We can do that. We're gonna take out our eyeball. We've been pulling teeth. No, we have unlimited teeth. I see that question in the chat. We're gonna do the one damage here with our magpie. And we're on to the second phase. Second phase, he throws a whole bunch of stuff down, and if things we had died in the first round to those traps, we would have more pelts, but we have 1 pelt that were just given to us free, and we can trade. This looks good. Yeah, perfect. We can take one of his cards. And pack right through there. So, I know it looks overwhelming, but we found a way through. I've said it many times. This is our last chance at getting the Poison Sigil here. So let's see if we can get it. No. That is okay. So there is some pretty bonkers strats if we would have gotten just 1 Poison Sigil. I usually do get it in the final fight. But we'll have to do some improvising. That's fine. Okay, so we have 1 more boss for this act, and we have to do some story progression stuff. That eyeball lets us see where the stunted wolf is here. We get the film roll, so we can finally pack Leshy. There's also another secret here that's going to make things a little easier for us, so a little safety strap. We'll do this. No, actually. Think smarter. There we go. Put the magpie on there. So normally we wanted to get the Poison Sigil onto the Stoat because we have manipulated the game so that there's going to be a conversation that happens. We got that Stunted Wolf right now so that the Stoat and the Stunted Wolf talk to each other here. And we wanted to have some really powerful abilities on them, but we're not going to have them. So I also could walk during that transition to get up to this table. And okay, perfect. We got the ring so we could pass this trial, and we get a boon here. I'm not sure what I want. I don't really want that. Yeah, we'll do that, I guess. I do want to pass this, though. I think that might be our best odds. Yeah. That is okay. Okay, so we're going to go into the final fight with one boon. The boon was the Magpie's ability, so we can pick whichever card we want from the deck here. Okay, and finally we get to see him in his full light. There he is, all gnarled and gross. But here we go. Slowly, so there's gonna be 3 phases to this one. As we see, we get our stuff. Not actually sure how this is gonna play out for us. Let's do this. Oops. This. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're gonna win the first phase, turn 2 here. Our stink bug's gonna go down to that. That's fine. We'll grab this. Yeah. So normally if we had the poison sigil, we could have killed that mole turn 1 just with that. It's auto kill. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do this again. Go. I knew I was fine though because I could just use my fan to go over the top of this stump. Also, we're fighting against our death cards from earlier. But now the big bad final boss. The moon. Go. If we would have had that poison sigil again, I'm going to keep talking about this because I'm really disappointed when you grab it. We could kill this in 1 turn, but now we're going to have to just do this the old-fashioned way. But we have a lot of offense here. There we go. Destroy the moon. And 1 more turn. Should do it. So there we go. Act 1. Act 1 done. And surprise, we're not in a spooky cabin with some old gnarly dude.
Oh, did I think I just beat him. Oh.
We're a person playing a video game by the name of Luke Carter. There's a whole lot of kind of disturbing narrative going on around the person playing the video game here. We could watch his videos. He is a YouTuber, kind of a trading card game YouTuber, but I'm going to just skip all that because it's slow. All right. And we get dragged back, even though we beat him. This time, though, things are different. We have the magic film roll that he uses to make cards, and we're going to turn him into one. And we found the new game button. All right, new game. Let's take it from the top. Now we get to play Inscryption. So we're gonna fast forward to this introduction. Things are gonna be completely different. So we're out of the roguelite section, and I don't really know how to describe this part. It's building your deck is more based upon opening packs and spending foils to buy cards. Much more akin to, I guess, the real world. And we're gonna pick a starting deck here. It's gonna be Grimora. You'll also notice that those cards that could talk are characters in this pixelated kind of version. So this is the stink bugs stuff. So we'll grab hers real quick. Shoot, there we go. We're gonna fill up our deck while Luke is talking at us. He's confused, and I'm gonna go down to Grimora's area. Okay. So there's a pack of cards right here. It has a 20% chance to have the card I need in it. Let's see. No, that's fine. We have to do an extra fight here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing overkill damage to basically have a currency to purchase the cards we need. So we're going to use this as setup. And basically we're going to try to outlast this onslaught of cards. And we're going to be moving this bone dog around to be blocking cards and taking advantage of the fact that these revenants die after they attack. So they do a ton of damage, so we need to kind of block them. But let's see here. Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. Bop, bop, bop. Kind of just move him around. We were hoping for, yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. So we've cleared out the cards, and I'm going to be walking that up. I'm going to be hoping for getting a good card here. Yes, perfect. Okay, so we can finish this. Walk it up one more. And I'm going to now get 4 points of overkill. Just like that. So what this is going to allow us to do is purchase one card in particular, the Bone Heap. The Bone Heap is what's really going to give us our foils to actually beat this level. Unless I pull it here. I pulled it right here. I don't have to purchase it. Cool. So I'm not actually going to go to the shop. This still speeds things up a little bit because you don't have to go to the shop, but it's still unfortunate I had to do that fight. So I'm going to change my deck up. Bop, bop, bop. I got a lot of those. Okay. So this is the fight where we're going to really get a whole bunch of foils. This is not a great start. I need to draw a skeleton here. I guess this is fine too. Now I need to start drawing skeletons, please. Okay. I think we can still get through this. Again, we're blocking revenants to try and just withstand the onslaught. I just have to have something in front of them so that they die. They take the hit and die. Go. And now we're looking for our gravediggers. I need some gravediggers badly here. Otherwise we might have to redo this fight. Gravediggers, please. So what the gravediggers do is at the end of every turn they give us a bone, and we need to amass a ton of bones. Thank you. I don't know if I have enough turns here to actually do this. Luckily, I don't need as many foils as I usually do because I pulled the bone heap. I think we're good now. I am being extra cautious, just tossing skeletons out and killing them though. Yeah, no, we're good. There we go. Okay. Finally, we tossed the bone heap down. That was pretty bad luck. And you'll notice that I'm spending my bones to power up the bone heap. And we're going to do a whole butt ton of damage here all in one go. There we go. And that all goes into our foils. But now we are going to spend those. We're going to make our deck. Do a little story progression here, grab some things. We're also going to grab this clover. This will allow us to re-roll our opening hand. And this might look familiar here. This little dude in particular in this room might look familiar. Go here. Okay, so here's where we're going to get our cards. We're going to get the Ouroboros, which anyone who's played this game probably knows that card. We're going to make our deck. It's going to be the Bone Heap, skeletons, the Ouroboros, and the rest are going to be squirrels. And I'll show you why we do that in a moment in this first fight of this area. We got to collect some photographs to give to these people that Leshy was playing as characters. So here's the Prospector again. And we're going to use the Prospector to power up our Ouroboros. So the Ouroboros has an interesting kind of characteristic. When it dies, it comes back to your hand and it's powered up by 1, I guess. It gets stronger. So it's at 2-2. Now it's at 3-3. But the really cool thing about this is this persists through. Nice. There we go. This persists across acts, across battles. That Ouroboros will continue to be 4-4 in power. So it's basically going to be a turn 1 kill. I don't put it to 5-5. You might say, why don't just give it 5 attack? You'll see in a little bit that there's some situations where the Ouroboros has to die. And if we would power it up too much, we'd power it up to past the threshold here, because there's only it only takes 5 to kill. And if we do that, we'll have to sit through the animation of getting foils, and we don't want that. So we play with it slightly underpowered for a while, because we can still get turn 1 kills by tossing another card down. Okay. Do a little manipulation to trap this bunny. It's completely safe. It's just taking a nap. Don't worry about that little critter. All right, we have one more fight here to clear before we can take on Leshy again. Perfect. So there is a chance that I don't draw a skeleton with Bone Heap here. That's why I pick up that Clover, so I can re-roll it and have another shot at it. The odds are in my favor to draw at least one of them to get that extra piece of damage, but sometimes it doesn't happen, and that sucks, but that's how it goes. Okay. So here is our first boss of Act 2, Leshy. And this will always go the same way. I'm going to toss my Ouroboros right there. I'm going to clear phase 1, just like that, without taking out the otter, or I guess that's the stoat or coyote. He takes a picture of these, so I get a whole little army of skeletons to toss down. That mole is a pain in the butt. That's okay though. There we go. I allow the stoat to get 1 piece of damage because, again, I don't want to be doing overkill. Overkill costs time. There we go. Huge skip coming up here. Huge, complicated skip. After we open these cards. If I go out to there, this skips a cutscene. Usually Poe tries to talk to us. Oh, you don't know who Poe is, the stoat. But just exiting to menu and coming back in skips that dialogue. Okay, so we're back to Grimora. We're going to clear out this area. Go. And all of the scribes, as they're called here, have like a different way of making cards. Leshy, you saw, uses his camera to take pictures of wildlife to make his cards. Grimora uses the epithets of the dead to make her cards. That's why they're all like undead and skeletons and stuff. So we have to actually put together some epithets here. Sawyer, Dog, Grudge, and Casey. These are characters in the game's lore as well. Casey in particular is probably the most important one. I won't really get into a ton of the spoilers of this game. As you can see, you probably like have no idea what's going on here. Yeah, I don't actually need to do damage here. So we're gonna move this Bonehound around a little bit to attack around it. And then I'm going to go on to turn 2. And here's where Remora, Scribe of Death,
Oh, fuck.
has, to Luke's dismay, kills our card. Now it's at 5/5. This is why I didn't do too much damage with it. And we're going to, again, move that Bonehound around so we can attack around it. And we finish that off. And there's Remora done. We have 2 more Scribes coming up. There is a fairly significant skip here. I've literally never gotten it, so I'm not even going to go for it. We don't really know how to do it when it works, but you can kind of exit the menu here, and it skips this situation. But like, if anyone wants to lab it out and figure out how to do it correctly, by all means, please. Okay. Again, we're not going to watch any of these videos. We're out of here. So 2 down, 2 to go. Over to Magnificus's place. My notes. Go. So the other scribes, I mentioned they have kind of methods of making their cards. Magnificus is weird. He paints his cards, but like, he also tortures like his grad students here. It's really weird. He turns them into goo and like all sorts of weird stuff. So he's just like this wizard dude. He's up in his tower doing really messed up things. Honestly, really existentially terrifying if it wasn't in these little pixel art situation. I don't have these puzzles memorized very well. That's why I had to flip my piece of paper. I have my emotional support notes here that I think is kind of funny. I have them here. 90% of the stuff on there is completely inaccurate. I wrote them like the first time I ran this for kind of just remembering where to go. And my route's like completely different, except for a few puzzles. But I like cannot run this game without them. And this character. He's gonna come back. Remember this dude. Probably the most important character in our run. These little eyeballs. Yeah, he's kept out in a void and devoid of any stimulation. So Magnificus is really torturing these dudes. Go. Okay. So we got awesome little jam here that we're not going to listen to very long. And the only thing that can really add time is if Magnificus decides to paint a bunny on cards I have to use. So no bunny, that's good. Okay, there's a bunny, I'm not going to use that. No bunny, please. Nice. Bunnies put a rabbit in my deck, and that takes time, and he has to paint a sigil on them when they come in. Okay. And we're going to do this again. And now time for the most important skip of the run. Right after this, have a little dialogue. Got it. If we just exit out and continue, skips him giving us 2 packs of cards, which is very slow. Why is it the most important in the run when it only saves maybe 2 seconds? Because I found it 2 days ago. It's the only glitch I've found in this game, but I'm proud of it. So there you go. Okay, and on to the last of the scribes. This is PO3 or Poe. This was the Stoat. You might have noticed as we're playing Act 1, the Stoat card got more and more kind of gnarly and decrepit and, well, maybe not gnarly, kind of squared off and like some buttons appeared on his face because Poe is a robot and makes cards from copying these machines with some other machines. So the kind of frame of this section is we are replacing one of these scribes, I guess, as one of like the scribes of Lord of Cards or something like that. That's not really what's going on. There's all 4 of them are in kind of a search for something called the old data, which we don't really know what it is. It's never fully kind of explained, but they know that it's hidden at the bottom of the ocean. So all of them are using different methods to kind of search for this. Leshy has his fisherman. Grimora has the well. Magnificus has like an interdimensional squid that's kind of going around the map. And when I go down in this basement, you'll see that Poe has the dredger. No, this is wrong. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Panicked. Forgot how to do it. Okay. Poe has the dredger. We gotta do one more of these. So, one thing about me is I actually don't know how this puzzle works. I don't really know how these work. There's a handful of puzzles in this game that I kind of brute forced, and I didn't actually learn the rules of when I first played this casually, and I still don't know. Okay, here he is, the dredger. We beat him real quick. He actually doesn't even play cards. And if you're really, really observant, you'll notice that the kind of things that are being pulled out glitch out just a little bit as I'm going up this. Yeah, see it right there? We could follow that down the whole assembly line. That's slow. But that is Poe has found the old data, which is kind of another one of the meta narratives that's happening. There's a lot of different narratives happening right now. Like I said, I don't want to spoil all of them. Okay, but this is our last scribe, Poe. Got this conveyor belt gimmick, but I'm going to win turn 1, and you'll see he'll copy my Ouroboros and put a whole bunch from there, but I put it in a very specific spot so that when the conveyor belt rotates, pop, I have an opening straight through to do damage. And also I do this last because you'll notice that all the Ouroboros went to 6 damage. Again, I don't want to be doing overkill damage. That takes too much time. All right, now that we've defeated all of the scribes, we have to go and pick which one we're going to replace. Who's it going to be? Who do we want to get rid of? It's Poe. No matter who you pick, Poe is always going to descend in here and butt in. So there's a little less text if you just pick him straight up. And this fight, you don't have to do. We're gonna skip out, and I'm gonna take one of my headset off because for me this is excruciatingly loud. I think you have noise gates, so it's not as oppressive. There's like nothing you can do about this. It's just ridiculously loud here as the computer glitches out and Poe takes over. And on to Act 3. So yeah, I see in the comments, it's implied that Stage 1 is Leshy had the old data, kind of, yeah. I don't want to spoil too much, but if Leshy was in charge of kind of the game then, now we've played to a state where Poe is. And this is going to be the last kind of main stage of the run. So, and again, as always, both the mechanics and the strategies are going to be radically different. So, first of all, we're now going to be playing off of energy. You'll notice up here, we start with 1 energy. And cards cost energy to play. So what we're going to be doing then is kind of stalling out. Oh, and I guess the other thing is after every turn, our max energy goes up. So we're going to kind of be just playing slow, trying to get some, get our energy built up. Go, play that there, play that there. I call these first 4 fights of this phase the boring fights, creatively enough, because we don't really have too many strats to really speed them up, and there's a lot of kind of waiting out our energy. But we try to do these as fast as we can, so that we can get to the card that we want or that we need to really kind of speed things up. So we're gonna have, like I said, four boring fights. We grab the energy canister. We can use that to refill our energy once per waypoint, as you'll see what those are in a few minutes. So I kind of have it scripted out where I want to use those, and it's not in this fight. I'm going to be saving it for the next fight. Go. Okay. So again, we're waiting out getting some resources built up here. Yeah, let's just pull that. Let's block that. Up. I'll see you over here. I'll see you over here. And now we can put our double gunner down and do a lot of damage. Don't know if that's enough. Yes, it is. Cool. Remember this tile. Hopefully, we're gonna have to come back there, but hopefully we don't spend a lot of time there. That's gonna be a very important tile. Okay. And this is our 3rd boring fight, but this one we can use our, what's it called? Energy vessel to speed things up a little bit. So I can get that sniper bot out earlier. Go. And we'll win much quicker. Right here. All right. And again, overkill gives us money. We shouldn't hopefully need any money. And here's a waypoint. So we get our energy canister back. We have one more fight before we start implementing cool strategies. There's also a secret passage here. You can go around that fight. Go. Yeah. Pop. That. There we go. I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong on where to put my sniper bot. That's fine. And we should be able to get our double gunner down and win this turn. Okay, cool. Now things start happening. That wasn't a terrible 4 fights there. It actually went pretty smoothly. But as we get to this next waypoint, the power goes out. And we'll notice that we're in a saw-like trap here, but Poe will let us out of it. Go. Because we have to go help him out. Get the power back on. But we're going to go do some things that he doesn't want us to do, as we're up and about. One is we're going to get Miss Bomb here. Hello, Mrs. Bomb. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to get the Lonely Wizbot. So, this was that character from Act 2. This is going to be our kind of Aurora Boros of this act. All of our strategy is going to be centered around playing this card, boosting it up, and getting it on the field. So we'll see how that happens in a second. Gotta do the captchas for Poe. Poe is a computer, so is effectively locked out of getting past here because can't do captchas. There we go. Power back on. And all right, chap. Here's the moment of truth. You'll notice that we were in a kind of a similar area as Act 2. And we're going to come up here. I'm going to stand up to do an autosave. And I'm going to use this to first try put bifurcated strike on. Nope. Okay. So this gives a ability to one of our cards, and it randomly selects 3 of them to offer us. So we're going to do some save scumming here. So I'm going to advance RNG, stand up, do an autosave. I want to get bifurcated strike on my Lonely Wizbot. That was really powerful in Act 1. If you remember, it attacks twice. Hell yeah. Second try is honestly huge. My PB, which is, I think it's 2nd place right now, gets it 4th try. It's about a 20% chance of snagging that. And all right, everyone. I'm not very good at these 2 fights. So if they go badly, you have to pretend you didn't see it. So here we go. We're going to be trying to just get through here. I'll grab this. There we go. So something cool about the Lonely Wizbot is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I can do math. I don't have to. But you can move it around. If you place a card, it'll come kind of cling to where you put it down. And you can use that to kind of manipulate where it is if it gets in a rough spot. So cool, we got through that fight without much problem. These exoskeletons are going to kill themselves, that's good. Do this. Yeah, and we'll see that kind of maneuvering here as I move it out of the way. And we will win right now. Okay, so we're gonna have a trade coming up here. And this is actually really important. I need just any card that isn't worth 2 value. Perfect, Alarm Bot will take it. And we're gonna get rid of the Energy Bot, which is 2 value. So our Wizbot is our strong card that everything is built around. And there is actually a quirk to Act 3 of this run. If you have a 2 energy cost card, it will always be, you'll always have one. Oh, here's Mrs. Bomb. We're gonna clear this all out. You'll always draw it on your first hand. So we want to make sure that the Lonely Wizbot is our only 2 cost card, so we're guaranteed to snag it. Now this is a fairly new development. I didn't find this. I found basically none of the strats. The kind of Inscryption community largely did, but recently this was discovered, and it saved us a lot of headaches. We were doing a lot of having to get rid of cards out of our deck and a lot of manipulations. This makes things a lot easier. What I'm doing here is I'm powering up the Lonely Wizbot. So with that 2 bifurcated, that would do 4 total. Now it's at 3 bifurcated, so it does 6 total, which if you do the math, that is a turn 1 kill. There is a drawback. If this takes any damage at any point ever, it's gone. We can't use it anymore. So we have to be a little careful with it. And yeah, actually, I'm gonna do this. I don't like doing this, but time consuming, but just because of the way I played its cards, I think this is actually the fastest way to. There we go. Up, 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 up. Okay. There we go. And we got the Lonely Wizbot. Also, like I said, the map that we're on kind of mirrors Act 2's map. We're in Grimora's kind of area, the place of the dead. So we're going to be fighting the Archivist first. So Poe also has a bunch of characters for us to play as, and there is a quirk to this one. There's kind of a gimmick to all of Poe's fights. We're just going to take that damage, and we are going to see it right now. So whenever I kill a librarian, I'm going to be prompted to dive into the files on my computer and use a big one to do damage to him. So I don't actually know what these files are. I just always take the same ones. So there we go. have to kind of make sure that, I don't know, my computer's clean too, I guess. Go. This one gives me a card, my deck, off of this one, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not using that. A lot of the boss fights like to put things in front of me too. The Whizbot goes right around that. Ain't no big thing. So yeah, there we go. We're getting stimulated with the Lonely Whizbot here. A lot of stimulation. And that's our first grab down. Okay, don't need any of that stuff. We're gonna have another visit from Luke here. Go. Lot of story in here, a lot of story. We do not care. Bop, bop. We're gonna go back to Central. And yeah, here is where the recent kind of major diversion from past routes starts happening. We'd be doing a lot of manipulations to get cards out of our deck to make sure that we drew the Lonely Whizbot, because we didn't know about the 2 energy cost kind of stipulation of your first deck. So this fight would have had some destroying of cards. Same here. But we kind of just cruise through now. There is a chance. There is a chance that some of the trading sequences will what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, only offer us 2 cost cards, which, you know, that really sucks. I do have some backup strats though, if that happens to happen. Go. These kind of configurations, I don't like having to use that bomb because it's really slow, but I'm getting configurations that I have to use it on. Okay, and now we're into Magnificent section, the wizard, and he has a gimmick that we have to go find to be able to access it. So I'm gonna go do that. More captchas. Poe doesn't understand emotions because Poe is a computer. I don't know why Poe can't do math. I guess, wait. I can't do math either. There we go. There we go. There we go. And so what's this? What is this going to do? We're going to be attaching gems to our energy vessels, and that will give them certain abilities. I want them all to be sapphires. There we go. And we are going to also, quote unquote, gemify our Lonely Whizbot. So what this is going to do is sapphires on our vessels makes it so that anything that is gemified costs 1 less to play. That's going to be all a part of allowing us to play the Lonely Whizbot on turn 1 instead of turn 2. So we can't do that every time right now. For this one, I'm just going to pass and play the Whizbot right now. But we'll see as we kind of go further that we're going to be speeding up, getting that thing on the field faster. And we have a special event. You notice that, I don't know, it's really evident in the generators, but like a lot of these kind of dialogue with Poe, that Poe's heart really isn't in this. He's got us chained to a table and like he's playing this game with us, but like he very clearly has ulterior motives. He's not really invested in making a nice, fun, cool, engaging game like Leshy was in Act 1. And I think a lot of people are really disappointed as the game progresses that Act 1 is really, really cool, and some of these other ones might get a little, I don't know. I don't want to use the word boring necessarily. Why? There we go. Don't know why that didn't go. But definitely less engaging from the character, and I think that's intentional. To be honest, I think there's a lot of narrative reasons why Poe isn't invested. He doesn't actually care about this game. He's trying to infest the internet and spread viruses, which I think is actually kind of cool. How they the characterizations kind of match the motives and help tell the story fully. All right, so Make sure we grab that. Stimulation. Go, we'll win turn 2 here. Yeah, see, Leshy is a good DM. That's how I think of it. Leshy isn't actually killing us in Act 1, right? He's just making a cool and spooky environment. I didn't mention it last time, but like, here's how we can use our item once per kind of area to get it out on the field turn 1. Our energy vessel. Go. And we're going to be on to our second boss, the Uberbot, or a Uberbot. I don't think this one has a name, actually. I'm not really sure. So we got to give it a face. Yeah, I'm born. And we also have to make rules for it. I had a... Wait a minute. There we go. Whew. I clicked too fast. I had a ton of trouble with this fight casually. And I'm screwing up the strats here. There we go. We got it on the field. I had a ton of trouble with this fight casually. These rules can really snowball very quickly. There we go. But when we have our Lonely Wizbot here, it ain't no big thing. So we put nano armor on the enemy's cards, and we also took 1 damage at the beginning of return, but we out damage it, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so that's the second Uberbot down. And after this one, we are actually going to use this power up here to upgrade our vessels. And this is finally going to be the last thing that we need to do for our deck. We're going to go put the battery sigil on there, battery bearer, and now the empty vessels will also give us some energy back. So we have the energy to actually play the Wizbot turn 1. So we're back in Leshy's area, and Leshy's area becomes completely trivial now. We really burned through it. There's no hazards here. And this is a pretty brutal section of the map. Really powerful cards that aren't even allowed to get on the field. I mean, that's the best way to win any card game, right? Don't let the other person play. And that is what I aim to do here. And yeah, as I'm kind of cruising through here, I saw someone mention Casey's mod. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's see. We gotta hope that we don't get... Yeah, good. Okay. And it reminded me, there's a whole bunch of categories that you can run for this. I'm running the full game, any percent number of glitches. We also have any percent with those major glitches. And let me tell you, those major glitches are pretty major. They're pretty wild. I do recommend kind of seeking out and watching, especially Act 3. Act 1 and 2 are similar to what I did. Act 3 will not look like the video game Inscryption to you. But we also have Moon Percent, which is kind of just get to the end of the first act as quickly as possible by any means. We also have individual act percents. It's fun. But we also have Casey's mod, which is kind of a true roguelite. I'm drawn to roguelites personally. I play Hades and a few other things. So I really like that kind of first act. A lot of thinking on your feet. This is the photographer. We're not really going to engage with his mechanic. After the first stage phase, you can take a picture of the board, as so right here, but I'm not actually going to do it. And you can revert to that kind of game state if you want, but why would I do that? I have 6 damage on the field. Go. And we have only 1 Uberbot to go. Go, and now we're off to, well, we'll see. Poe has some cheeky, what's the feeling I'm feeling here? Pride? This is Poe's area from Act 2, right? So he's being kind of a, I don't know, jerk, I guess. Someone mocking us, playing stupid. And there's a couple trades that we still have to do. So we really have to hope that we don't get all 2 energy. Nice, we don't. Get rid of one of our alarm bots. But yeah, we still have one more trade we have to get through. I hope we can keep our cool setup here. There is one other strat for Act 3. There is Aurora Boros strats. I think it's pretty well decided that the Lonely Wizbot's faster now. Yeah, take Splinter Cell, Tom Clancy himself. Or Sam Fisher? Who's the protagonist of that? I don't know. I don't think I've ever played Splinter Cell. Okay, and we have to get this last Uberbot online. This is a pretty cool fight, even in this kind of hyper-optimized mode. But we have a couple fights to get through. We have one more, our last reactor, which I think I kind of talked over last time. These are, you only have X amount of turns that you have to do a bunch of damage to them in, and if you don't, you blow up. But we have more than enough damage. Go, and one more. Then we just have one more regular fight here before our last boss, really. Oh, wait, what am I saying? We're at it. There we go. Man, shows how much I know about this game. Okay, here we go. Golly connects to the internet. The internet's dangerous. So I stop Inscryption in kind of the game settings from connecting to the internet to keep Golly safe. And that's going to actually be really important. So while Golly says that, oh, I've learned what a mole is, you're not actually connecting. I'm going to kill this mole. Golly's going to throw down cards that are your Steam friends. We're going to win before we engage with those. And then he clears my field, and we have to make a card. This is kind of fun. So we're going to do that. There we go. We're going to make it, flying and fragile. There we go. And then we're going to aim at the Big Fat 2000. So normally what happens is Golly will try to give the Big Fat 2000 to someone else who's playing Inscryption, and that takes a long time to search for it. So that's why I disconnect from the internet. And we toss the Big Fat 2000 down, and it goes right over the mole, and we win. And now we actually have a no joke, really important big skip here that I have to do. So one sec. There we go. Okay. So we are skipping a whole lot of narrative. Just that quit out skips us going down into the basement and talking to the other characters. And oh my God, Luke Carter, yeah, I can see you. We've fallen right into his trap. But in those cutscenes that we would have seen there, we know that Leshy and the gang have a plan to stop Poe at a tasteful 68%, rip his head off, and we have a little dialogue. So we meet the three-dimensional versions of Grimora and Magnificus for the first time. Magnificus wants us to start a new game. Grimora says, ooh, look at this. The game files. Delete. Grimora being the scribe of death. It's all about endings, making stuff go away. Hashtag Grimora was right to do this. And okay, we are on to Act 4, the last act. Okay. Woo! Been doing a lot of talking. I don't usually talk this much when I play or stream. So, Act 4 is a lot more chill. So how you doing, chat? I haven't talked to you directly. You doing all right? Having a good time this Wednesday night? We're here in Grimora's area, and we get a little tease of what could have been. Oops, come on. There she is, lit up in all of her cool undeadness. And we play a little bit of... Oops. Why I went that way. Come on. We'll do one fight against her. So if you defeat her, kind of, these two fights, you are, I don't want to actually spoil it. It's I super recommend seeing what happens if you beat her instead of just passing turns and losing, because it's one of the cooler little cutscenes, Easter eggs in this game. But we just pass turns and lose. Everything's disintegrating around her. GG Grimora. Barely knew ya, but you are the coolest. There we go. And now we are going to continue through the disintegrating corpse of this game onto our next scribe. Leshy. Y'all, this is so heartbreaking. I think this is so sad. All Leshy wanted to do is play cards with us. And here we are with this sad, somber music. So I'm going to be just passing turns. I would argue there's actually, in this entire kind of Act 4, doesn't really seem like there's a lot to do. There's more time save here than I think people acknowledge a lot of the time. Yeah, there just really is. Being kind of disciplined with your clicks and not over-clicking and making sure you're passing turns accurately. I found that there's actually some decent variance in my Act 4 times, which shouldn't be, but there is. That kind of goes for the entire game. Being really disciplined with your cursor placement, it almost feels sometimes like an FPS game, in that like you want to be putting your cursor exactly where it needs to be, like I didn't do there, for when the camera moves. And there we go. There's Leshy. GG's, old friend. Okay, and we have a small skip here. As this kind of Matrix-esque stuff falls from the sky, I can walk forward while this is blacked out, and I can be right at the trigger for the next section. Okay, well, I didn't get there fast enough. That's fine. Let us dance. Okay, here we go. The final fight. Intense, I know. Look at this. Okay, it's time to duel, y'all. We got our dual disc. Got our 400 health points. There we go. There's our bell. And there's some really deep strats here, which involve taking your hands off of the keyboard and mouse and sitting here for 6 minutes. This is a cutscene. It really sucks. This is basically the end of the run. I've gotten through basically everything that requires inputs at this point, so let's chat for a little while. Let's talk about Inscryption speedrunning. It's a pretty accessible game to get into. I think it's a lot of fun. The only kind of drawback in my mind is said cutscene right here. But Act 1 is super cool and dynamic. It's always different. You're thinking on your feet. Every run's a little bit different, and there's a lot of optimization to happen in Acts 2 and 3, especially if you run the glitched categories. So there's a lot of cool stuff to do there. Casey's mod, if you like shorter ones, is really cool, and Moon Percent is actually our most run one, which is Kill the Moon. I think I mentioned these things earlier. So yeah, if you want to get involved with those, definitely check out the Discord. There's only a handful of people who run it, but we have some good resources for beginners. HorseFem has some videos up for kind of walkthroughs for all 3 of the acts. Act 2 and 3 are slightly outdated. You can still do them, but particularly Act 1, that Act 1 video is really great for learning some of the basic strats. Do not feel remorse, Luke. Don't worry, we don't. We do not feel remorse. Yeah, and I run this. I run Hades, Spyro Reignited, some other things that catch my fancy. So be happy to. I stream intermittently, and I'm trying to stream a little more. So if you want to check me out, please do. But other than that, hold on. I like this music. Other than that, how are you doing? Answer some questions. Can you actually beat the match? No, you can't. Things just start glitching out on you, and also you don't really have the resources to drain the 400 health points. There's no, you can't stab the moon with your giant, or you set the forest on fire, or pull any stupid Yu-Gi-Oh things here, even though we're in a kind of Yu-Gi-Oh section. I wish you could. Yeah, the world record is actually, there's kind of an asterisk we have right now. I think it's around hour 13, but we recently changed, and I'm in second. I don't actually know what my PB is. We recently changed, we found that unrestricted frame rates had a huge advantage. So we just capped it at 60 FPS now, and things are kind of settling out for where a kind of average time or a good time is at 60 FPS versus like just the uncapped. So I'm running this on 60 FPS right now. So yeah, I think technically an hour 18 is the world record at the moment.
Your PB is an hour 18.
It is. Okay, cool. Yeah, hour 18-ish. Yeah. So no heart of the cards. I can show you some of the cards though. They're kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I have to draw things to play. I think it's really cool how everything kind of disintegrates around around us here too. We get a little bit of Magnificus's character here as well compared to the other two. He has trouble letting go. Kind of the opposite of Grimora. And as things get more and more kind of glitchy, we know that we're getting closer to the end here. I'll just keep passing turns. Yeah, you see, I'm kind of going as fast as I can, and my health gets only to... Haven't gotten even through to 50 HP. Okay. So things are going to wind down. Magnificus is going to crawl at us, and we're going to have just a few more inputs talking to the woodcarver, and then grabbing the old data. So still probably almost a minute off, but we're... Oh, just shake your hand, Magnificus. Come on. Nope. Goodbye. Later. Okay. So here we go. We have our character from Act 2. Just going to pass these screens. Talk to the wood carver. And time will be coming up right now.
GG.
There we go. I'm going to stop that from playing because it's both loud and a ton of spoilers. Thank you. Whew.
Yeah, it was a good run. Pretty underestimate. I think we got like a 123-ish, 122-ish.
Oh, dang. Cool.
Yeah, you did good.
It's hard to estimate these because there's
RNG.
a lot that can go wrong in the roguelite section, and there's some kind of critical junctures where you can just kind of completely lose the run, and I wanted to account for some time to load some backup to the save, so
Absolutely.
I'm glad that didn't happen. Cool. Well, thanks for having me. I kind of did all my wrap-up stuff during that cutscene at the end, but one more time, I'm Mads Brutal. Run Inscryption, play it casually. It's super dope game. Yeah, thanks for having me. I think that's all I really have.
Before you do go, if anyone did want to find you on Twitch or anywhere else, where can they find you?
Yeah, at Mads Brutal and all the socials and everything. It's all the same everywhere. So hit me up on Twitch, Twitter, whatever. I'll be there.
Alrighty. Thank you once again for the run of Inscryption. It was pretty good, and I'm glad that the cards worked in your favor there.
Thanks.
Once again, if anyone did enjoy Mads Brutal, you can check them out over on their Twitch channel, where it sounds like they do a good variety of different speed games. We'll have that posted in chat, so feel free to go check them out. As well, we have plenty of more games for you tonight. The next game is going to be just as random as this one. Wasn't really the plan. It's more of a secondary theme, but you gotta love randomness in games, huh? Anyway, we'll be right back very quick with Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. We'll be right back. All right, everyone. Welcome back from the break. Hope you enjoyed the wonderful card game of Inscryption. I always like looking at different horror games to kind of break the mold of the usual. There's only so many tank control horror games you can play before you want something new, and it's always nice being able to see just kind of something refreshing in the current age of horror games. Taking a note from the last run, we did talk about how lucky our runner got. We're going to be continuing the train of luck with going with another game that's going to have you running through various rooms in a mansion. That being said, I have ran a version of this game, and I do know personally it is quite luck-based. And this one, I would argue, is even more luck-based because we're going to have some differences between the two versions, but we'll hear more about that later. Anyway, here is Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, the HD Renovation 1-1000, featuring Levy the Relentless. Take it away.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion HD Renovation. Can you survive 1,000 rooms of cute terror? I hope you like a bunch of scary, spooky things and horror game tropes. All of the rooms are random, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's gonna be spooky and scary, and I hope for you guys to enjoy it. Let's get started. So I'm gonna sit here. We're actually gonna have a little intro for those who've never played the game before.
And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms?
Maybe.
What lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
Okay, I will. So essentially, there are 1,000 rooms we're going to go through. 1 through 1,000 is the, I guess you would say, the full game category of it. We're going to go through 1,000 rooms literally. And every about 100 rooms or so, we're going to change something new is going to try to kill us. And it's going to be, the rooms are going to be different layouts. They're going to be short rooms. It's going to be long rooms. And the object of the game, as far as the luck percentage goes, is on getting short rooms and getting rooms that are going to be beneficial for you for the run. Rooms 1 through 50, you're only going to encounter one specimen. There's going to be 13 in total, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. They're just these cute little jump scares, as the name of the... you're right there. Whew. Sometimes they still get me, just because. So, our first checkpoint is going to be at room 50. Now, as the game progresses, we're going to have these specimens that are going to be in specific areas, and they're going to have their zones, and we're going to have them, we're going to try to get through them without dying. Now, some of them are more dangerous than the others, and having to traverse through all of these rooms and not get killed by them is going to be, it's going to be a fun time of trying not to do that. I will explain on further rooms as we go, further tech that is needed for the run. I first originally played this game casually. I think I found it on Steam a few years ago. It came out in 2017, and I played it casually, and I recommend you guys playing it casually as well. First, because if you actually like play through the game and you look through the notes and you actually follow the lore, you can probably milk this for about 3-4 hours. It's a lot of fun. So another thing that's great about this game is you're never going to get the same run twice, which can be good or bad, as you can see. So right now it's just it's you know, you get the little pop outs here and there, and it's spooky, but yeah, we are given about an hour and 40-minute average. Just gives me a little bit of a cushion just in case, because we do have save points at all of the elevators, because the elevators just take us lower and lower, baby. But yeah. And what's cool about every level is we're going to get like a scenery change, things that are going to have different colors, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. I know you look at a game like this and you're like, how's this going to spook you? It will. It does get spooky. It's spooky also because I'm scared to have the run die. So, you know, it's spooky for all reasons. So we're closely approaching our first elevator, which is going to be our first save. And go. And remember, guys, keep a little pep in your step. All right, so on to the next floor. So now, as you can see, we've got a nice little layout change, and some of the rooms have changed. So each areas will have some of the other areas will take rooms from this, but now you notice that there's different rooms you didn't see in the first 50. So that being said, now we have to interact with that. We are going to be coming up to our very first specimen number 2, rather. He's we're just gonna let you meet him. I'm gonna give his own introduction. We're gonna meet him at room 60. So it's really good that I haven't had any bad rooms up until that point. So let's take a look at him. So you see the goop on the floor. I'll go ahead and read this note. Hey, oh my God, hey, what's up? Woo. So he is the first, I guess, real tangible one that can kill you. We call him the goopy guy because, as you can see on the floor, his goop hinders our progress. Now, this can be fine in rooms that are wider, but for rooms that are more narrow, it just proves to be more of an annoyance. As long as you just keep moving, you'll be fine. Yeah, like things like these are really annoying. Now, what happens with these specimens is now that he has spawned, and once we get out of his spawn area, he can pop up at any time. But once you get later in the game, you'll beg for him to do it, just because he's one of the ones that can't really hurt you unless you. I think I've maybe been hit by him once, twice, and it's only when it's a room where I have to like double back on myself. So yes, 1,000 rooms. We're gonna be here for a while, but you know it's great. It gets you guys. It's a great Wednesday evening. So he should despawn. Oh, actually, no, good. He despawned. So when he despawns, can be between like rooms 69 and like 74. So like Igdisis had said, a lot of this game is luck, but a lot of it's also, I guess you would say, you just got to know the room layouts and what to do. There are a couple of puzzles and a lot of let's just call them unkind rooms that we are going to be going across. But thankfully, things have been fairly ship-shape, but that's not going to last long. We'll get what's called troll RNG, where you'll get the same room over and over again about 3 or 4 times. And when you're speedrunning it, it could be bad. So, like, this is the worst room in the game as far as pitfall. We call them pitfall rooms just because it really stinks. And if you're actually running, it is a bore. But yeah, now imagine this like 3 times over and then something scary trying to kill you. Now you can actually fall off this, which is actually really good. I'm pretty happy about that. But can't hear the music that great, but I can turn up the volume really quick. Okay, no worries. Okay, cool. So just like that, we've now approached the last 10 rooms of this floor. Now the green goop guy is going to spawn in probably here. It is now with the specimens that usually spawn in within the last few rooms, but it doesn't look like he spawned in yet, and it doesn't look like he will, which is good for me because he is kind of annoying, especially when you're trying to get runs. But once we get later in the game, it'll be a little bit scarier things chasing us. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm sure they did. All right, cool. 100 rooms down, just that fast. And make sure we safety save. I need a drink of water. All right, let's see what pretty colors and wonderful disasters are. Now look at this. We've got. Well, actually, no. This room's always green, so I can't really show you how cool it is. Oh, we're gonna get troll runs for this. So as I meant with troll rooms, okay, cool. It didn't happen. So now we're kind of in more of an earthy green. This place goes down a lot of floors. So now we've got some moss. We got some weird bridges. I know it. Trust me, the spookiness hasn't happened yet. I promise you. If I don't have you sold by 1,000 rooms, if I don't have you wanting to play this by the time I'm done, then I have failed. But you guys are going to enjoy this as much as I'm going to enjoy this. So as I said, look, he's appeared. So now, but unfortunately, he's the only one that can appear right now. Thank you for the good lucks. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me this late into the evening. So like I said about having one of the specimens chasing you, and one of the few times that he can actually hit me, this is one of the points, but I'm gonna juke him. He's not really that hard to juke. You're terrified? It's okay. I'm here for you. And you just gotta whoop. And yeah, so like he can hover and go over this, but it's just challenge accepted. I like challenges. Yeah, see, and that's unfortunate. All right, so the green goop guy didn't really have like his own area. There are themed areas in this game. Unfortunately, I can't really explore them, but the first one we're going to come up on is something that maybe it'll be a little bit familiar for you. Oh my god, what did Umbrella do? Oh, these monsters. Will they ever learn? Oh, get the key card to get out of the lab. There's things that are dead. So we've, I call this the Resident Evil area. And the next specimen we're going to meet now, and I'm just going to guys let you see him. I just call him the scary. Hey, what's up? That's our boy. So he can hurt us. Oh, okay, so the door actually can be locked on one of these either sides, and I chose poorly. So now we have him, which, as long as you're running, he's not really a threat. It can, you see the holes, that's where it can drop down from. In the later game, like when I'm like having enemies spawn in, like bad ones, if I get the centipede, I'm really happy about that because it's not a hard one. Yeah, it's got too many legs that I like. I mean, centipedes are cool and all, but not when they're that size. I think, what was it, Resident Evil 0 that had the centipede fight with, was that Billy and Rebecca? But I digress. So now we've got him and the Goop Man. But since it's supposed to chase you at this point, it'll eventually despawn. You played this before? It's a wild time? Oh, it is a wild time, and I'm excited because this is one of the few times that apparently it's only once before me that this has been shown, and I've tried to get this game into like main GDQ for a while, but I'm glad to actually show it because this game is a lot of fun. All right, first troll room. So for this you have to hold on a second. You have to do Simon Says. So ding, straight. Okay, so left, straight, left. Got, okay, good. We chose right. So I kind of brute forced that. So that is one of the troll rooms that will really destroy a run. And just like this, if this was an actual like trying to get something run. I'm on the last room before the elevator. I've got one of the worst pitfall rooms, and I've got Goop chasing me. But I'd rather have him chasing me than the caterpillar because he can catch up on, or the centipede, because he can actually catch up and you hear he's just skittering behind you, and I hate it. All right, room 150. And remember, guys, you can do it. We can help. Papa John's. Oh, this started us off great. Look at this. All right, left. Right, maybe. Right. Okay, right. Left. Left. Okay, right. Left. Left. Oh, I did. Sorry. Right. Left. Right. Straight. Ah, dang it. Right. Left. Right. Oh man. Right. Left. Right. Left. Okay. So this is what I'm saying about the game. And these can happen at any point. At any point at all. But we're gonna get there. How do you avoid hand cramping when you run this game? I have my pinky on shift, my middle finger on W, and then just and I spam E. And I get, because you don't have to do spacebar, you can do E for that. Okay, so this is our next themed area. Her name is Ringu, and the best way I can describe her is it's like the horror trope of like the high school bullies who make fun. It's like the Japanese high school that like makes fun of one of the girls, and then she ends up dying and then comes back and haunting. It's like that, and I'm going to show you to her. She is this is where the spook factor maybe goes up 1 or 2 notches. And she's going to appear in the next room. And her music is very, very cheerful. I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, hey, what's up? How are you? Hi, whoop. So she can go through walls, hover over things, and so as long as you don't get like a twisty room where like she can like spawn in behind you, she's really not too much of a threat. But nonetheless, she's spooky, as the game implies. Yeah, she's so pretty until she tries to... I don't think I've ever been killed by her. Because playing the game casually, you like go through the classroom and you read notes and like she like spawns in and whatnot. Okay. So how are you guys doing this evening? Hope you guys are staying cool if it's hot. It's very warm here in the Midwest, because I'm from the Chicago area, but I think it's warm for everybody, honestly. But what better way to beat the summer heat than speedrun and some spooky games? So I'm wondering if her or so in the next 10 rooms, it's either going to be the Goop guy, the Centipede, or Ringu, who's going to impede our progress until room 200. I wonder which one's going to be. Oof.
Actually, a quick question just from my general knowledge of the game that I'm wondering about. Do you play with the, what is it? The, because I know this game has a lot of flashing lights, and I think there's like a filter that like minimizes it.
I don't use that. I didn't realize there was a setting for me. I use a really older build that doesn't have the door opening animation, because that makes it really slow. Mind you, it doesn't go into effect again. It still stops at the actual doors, but we don't have time for that. So that's why I'm playing there's a really old one. But yeah, there might be some filter. It might be on some of the newer versions.
It might be.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys, 200 rooms down.
I do know either way, though, that in comparison to the free version of the game, it's definitely a lot nicer on the eyes.
Yeah, I tried playing it, tried to get into it. I was like, and then I heard about the sticky keys thing, and I was like, nah, I'll stick with my shiny, polished version. And this is one of the very first games I ever speedran. I've been running this game for about 3 years, kind of off and on, just because, once like something gets beaten as far as a record goes, it kind of goes stale. And if someone will break it, like there's, I would love to see a lot more people run this game. It is a lot of fun. You'll never get sick of it because, I mean, you'll get sick of it as in like getting bad RNG, but you won't get sick of it in the sense of having fun with it. So we're on to our next area, and I guess they're trying to do the whole Silent Hill thing with this one. You know, you've got the grainy screen. This definitely looks like Otherworld for sure. It's trying to be super spooky. Oh, yeah, see modern builds. Okay, Sauce Dude, appreciate that. I didn't know. All right, so I'm gonna let you meet our next specimen. I just call him the Textureman. And I'll tell you why, because it's very slow, but it likes to make the room look like you dropped some LSD or something. Yeah, so thankfully he's not, like, as long as you don't go into a room where you have to double back and there's like a locked room, you really don't have to worry about him because he's very, very slow. Unless you get like nauseous, I guess that'd about to be the only thing. Yeah, his name's Bab. I checked up all the specimens, kind of tuned up. I just just gave them names I liked. I was like, oh, okay, you're the green goop guy. You're scary. I don't know. But I do have some names for some of the other ones. Like, you guys haven't even begun to, I haven't even begun to peak when it comes to these scary guys. Okay, now she's done. Or it's done, or not sure. It's just carrying a cleaver trying to kill me. So yeah, what else can I say about this game? There is other modes. So there are 5 main categories that are ran in this game. We've got 1 through, well, I guess 1 through 50 isn't a main one, but I still like to run it. So we've got 1 through 50, 1 through 250, 1 through 500, 1 through 750, and then 1 through 1000 for main game. And what's great about this is if you are someone that wants to, kind of nab a few of the, times in a run 1 through 1000, and you can actually use that towards that, because there's been many times I've actually been on a run and actually have gotten a PB for a specific time, or even have actually taken back, a time during that. So there is a mode also called Endless Mode, which is endless. You can play the game until you're done, and there's a lot more specimens and a lot more variety. But the only thing that we do as far as speed runs for that is rooms 1 through 500, because I don't know. I guess that's just how they set it up. All right, another 50 floors done. Now something that, okay, cool. We're gonna let her talk.
So, you made it this far. That's great. I shall grant you a gift for your progress.
Now I would open the gift.
So just keep going.
You know what? I'm gonna open the gift. Look behind you. Yay! All the specimens, they're so cute. They still give me the heebie-jeebies sometimes during the run. Okay. Now, something I will tell you guys is after we get to rooms 300, from 300 going forward, we don't get save rooms until every 100 rooms. And the rooms become scarier at that point. So it is not good. Not good at all. Yes, all the specs are going to be fun. I'm not looking, well, Specimen 6 is probably the first specimen that can really actually ruin the run, but as long as you are mindful of him, I guess I'll just show you guys when we get to him, but we don't get to him until a little bit later. And now we just got to traverse these last few rooms. Now, what's cool about this floor I always liked is, like, I always call it, like, I don't know, the basement, because, like, you see, there's so many hot water heaters. Look at this, like, their energy bill has to be insane. Like, who wrote off on all of these hot water heaters? Yeah, pitfall rooms, they break a man, but it's okay. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to showcase and show you guys a spooky evening. And on a Wednesday, mind you, in July. It's not even October yet, and we're doing all the spookiness. Ooh, that room's pretty. So, what has been your guys' favorite specimen so far, or first mechanic in the game that you guys have really enjoyed so far? Because we got, we're only 20-ish minutes in the game. Every time the tax man comes, I get the specimens to kill him, pretty much. The tax man. Yeah, the merchant is going to... So, yeah, happy Summerween. My birthday's in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be an old man of 34. Be great. Okay. So, thankfully now, I guess from a speedrun point of view, I'm glad to have the centipede because I'm not worried about it, like, impeding my progress, and I can run freely through these rooms. You like the the ice cream clone or the clown? Yeah. Okay, so this is what I don't like. Last 10 rooms and I got oh god. No. I don't really particularly listen, I respect bugs, but I mean, I guess it's just because of the size. If it was a normal centipede, I'd probably be like, okay. Yeah, the giant centipede coming after me, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's okay. Yeah. You know, when I first played Endless Mode and I saw that, I am terrified of clowns. So imagine my discomfort of seeing that. So, because I have, what do they call that? Coulrophobia? Something to that degree. All right, about a third of the way in. Remember, guys, keep that blood pumping. Yeah, pretty much. My pinky could probably lift weights with how my pinky's pretty much down the entire time. Okay, this is when things get serious, guys, and I'm being serious. The next specimen 6. The only thing I can say is, if you're a Zelda fan, I hope you're paying attention, because you'll recognize our friend. And he's gonna come into the next in room 310, and this is his area. Now, about some of the areas, so we got look at that Shadow Temple. So we're gonna go over here and grab this handy dandy key. You know, this doesn't seem scary or suspicious at all. And then, oh look, into this room. Sacrifices. Oh, blood, that's cool too. It might be. But I want you guys to tell me, does this look like an inviting door? You think I should go through this door? Oh, this shows friendship. Alright, meet the merchant, who, like a weeping angel, as long as I'm looking at him, he can't attack me, but he can still spawn in. Now, if the room is short enough, I can actually get away from him, but he can basically get the jump on me and kill me. He's a puppeteer. He's you can also call him Ben. If you've ever played the or if you've ever read the creepypasta Ben Drowned about Majora's Mask, it's essentially that. Now, later on in the game, I can get an axe, which I can break him apart before each room, so he can't mess with me. Ooh, got. I'm going to be making a lot of weird sounds, like a lot of hoops and because he's a run killer. I'll be absolutely honest with you. He can kill runs. The best part about him is we survived him. All right, gang, we survived him for now. So he's one of those types of guys that, like, imagine him in a pitfall room where I have to be my back to him while trying to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to see what we can do here. Now, like I had said prior, save rooms aren't at 50 now. They're at 4. So I'm not gonna have another save room until 400. Yeah. Okay, so who do we got? Okay, we've got the Textureman or Bab. So that's good. So like now I'm like, okay, cool. So now I know that for a certain number of rooms, he's the only thing I got to worry about. And there are going to be other specimens later in the run that are going to be like, oh god, I hope I don't get them. Because like I said previously in the run, these guys now, once they've had their like main spawn in, they can spawn in at any point. Now, thankfully, in the main game, they can't stagger, so you're not going to have 2 specimens at the same time. Now, if you play endless mode, you can have multiple staggers, and it's just not fun for anyone. Not fun for anyone at all. Yes. Okay. Cool. So, like, I'm glad I got this. Like, not with him. Yeah. I mean, once I get the axe, it's not a problem. The only thing that it will do is it'll give me the bad ending, which is like, what, blood on the screen, which I won't ruin it for you guys. There's a really, really cool boss battle at the end that I hope you guys enjoy. But you gotta stick around for the rooms though. Oh. Alright, cool. I can't wait to have 5+ specimen chase me. Yeah, that's always the fun. That's always lots of fun. Okay, so like we're getting bad RNG in the sense of these pitfall rooms, but I'm also getting lucky because it's not like on a specific room number that these specimens will spawn in at unless they're in their like initial spawn area. So I can have numbers of times where nothing spawns in, or maybe a couple of rooms right before the next elevator or so. Yeah, true. It doesn't count. Yeah, pretty much Topaz. That's pretty much, that's right. But it just makes the game a lot more serious once you have it. Now, the game does give you saves at every sort of checkpoint, but like, let's just say I die at like room 399, and I don't have a checkpoint, I'm going back to 300. And then I got to do his part again, and all of that. Are the endings different in HD? In the base, you only get the bad ending if you kill a silly amount of enemies? I really don't know. I've never actually played the base game. Dices would probably be more of a, I guess, a knowledge on that, but I really don't know. Do you know, Dices? Oh, look what's happened. I'm getting the bad RNG. This is what I'm talking about, troll rooms. So this room is probably one of the longest rooms, or it is the longest room, I guess, as far as having to deal with that. But it happens. But we're gonna make the best of it. Yeah, it's the game's trolling me when I'm trying to showcase it. I mean, this happened in practice. I've been trying to practice. Oof. Yep. I mean, I knew it was coming. I was like, I'm going to get a triple pitfall room. Yeah, I think Dice he got captured or something. It's okay. It's okay. Is looking up between each sprint a habit? It's just a habit. It's just what I'm doing. It's just how with me and my mouse. I don't know. Okay, please be done. Please be done. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so, oh god, Ben's after us now. Again, so this was, oh god. Oh gee, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get scared, but he literally stopped me from being able to go. See, I know which rooms I can actually go through with him where I'm not going to get hit. Just please go away. I know. I hope none of the specimens got him. I wonder which specimen got him. See, look at that. Look at that scary fucking. Oh, sorry, scary person. Oh no. Okay, this can be bad. I have to be very careful. This is the worst possible thing that can happen. I just have to make sure that I'm looking at him and that he doesn't have that happen. Oh goodness. Oh god. Okay, I see you. Okay. Oh god, sorry guys, I'm trying to pay attention so I don't die. Whew. Stop trying to impede my run. Even the little guys are trying to get me. Okay, he's gone. Whew, okay. Alright, the run lives on. I don't like the cut of his jib either. Yeah, he does that. He pulls like the Umayiwa. Like, it's no joke. Okay, now that I can get my heart rate down, I can look at chat. But yeah, it's gonna get you. He's gone for now. For now. Now, thankfully, we're almost out of this area. We're flying through. It's going pretty quick. I actually have my actual SRT running from, or my speedrun timer running from my actual splits, and I'm very behind in that, but it's okay. I gave myself enough leeway just to have wiggle room and be able to, play this. So we're still way in time. I just wanted to run it just in case the off chance I got a really, really good room. Okay. Oh no, they gave me the textureman with 2 rooms to go. Whatever shall I do? All right. Remember, guys, pillar. And hang in there. I'm gonna try. Can you hang in there, chat? All right. So this next section, I will say the specimen for this area, I like a lot, even though he's pretty much a non-threat as long as you keep moving. Okay, I chose poorly. Don't get me. So this V-way right here can be, have one of the rooms locked, one of them not, and I chose the wrong way. Take me by the hand. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so, this is what I was talking about, where he can kind of creepily get me and be behind me. This is not what I wanted. Ooh. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Maybe. I don't know. I've never seen, like, any sort of, like, game-breaking things with this. Okay, here we go. Next area. So it's kind of like a clock tower area, I guess. I don't really know what to describe it. It's got a... I don't think it has a name. It's kind of like a wall demon. But the music for it's really cool. That I will say. So you just gotta go boom. In these rooms, you talk to this cat, and it's telling you all these sorts of mystical things, and this, that, and the other.
Oh, it's a reference to Gygus from Earthbound.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. That's okay. Now, the music for this boss, it gives me like this 1980s sort of Terminator sort of... I don't know what we would call it. It just sounds like a really creepy... You'll see. It'll be in a couple of minutes. Okay, cool. So there's 3 variations of the pitfall rooms, and this is the best of them just because you can go out through the left and you don't have to go around. The other one's the worst one. Okay, cool. So we've got the merchant. That's actually really good spawn RNG. So the merchant spawned in, and I didn't even need him to spawn in. Now there's a likeliness that he won't now for 1 room. All right, we're going down the meat tunnel. Now, like I said, as long as if you stay still in this area, it's a 1-hit kill with this guy. But as long as you keep moving, you'll be fine. But there's a few variations for this room. Obviously, good RNG you can get out, but it's still pretty. But I like this area. Yeah, he lasted 2 rooms, which is good because then that means his RNG is less likely to pop up at that point. It sounds like a GoldenEye 007 level. Either that or like some creepy Ghostbuster or something. I don't know. I'm weird. Oh yeah, put on the jammers. We jamming. Oh, wrong way. So the game likes to like throw like dead end rooms at you and like don't stay there for too long or you will like get in and nobody has fun. But thankfully this isn't like forever. I think it's until what, 4? I think it's like 4:40 maybe. I can never remember. But we are almost halfway through the run. Would you believe? All right. Got to keep our head on a swivel. Okay, we are done with this area, and now cool. You always go left. Yeah, it's kind of like like they say that about hedge mazes. Like if you, as long as you keep going left, you'll make the way out of it, or something to that degree. Yeah, that's the vibe. Nightmare on Elm Street, like a 1980s horror movie, like that something to that. Okay, so cool. We got Centipede RNG, so now we don't got to worry about anything bad for a bit. Now, like I said before, at 450 we're not saved. We got to wait till 500. Yep, 1,000 plus a final boss. Exactly. And of course, right before, well, actually, it really doesn't matter. Like I said, at 450, it's still going to be rooms. I'm just hoping that this is just a one-off and not like a repeat room. But I will hopefully try to keep within schedule. I think we're pretty fine. All right, come on, give me some short rooms. That's what we need. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Cool. The later half of the specimens are the spookiest. Oh yeah, it's like the back half of the game. You gotta stay. You come for the cuteness and you stay for the terror. That is things that want to eat me. And there are things in this game that will literally say, "I want to. Your flesh will feed my children." And I won't tell you which one tells you that, but it's spooky. But yeah, we're about halfway through the run. Doesn't even feel like we've been here for that long, but we have. Already 38 minutes in. Now I'm a little behind schedule, but the run that I had actually was a really good run, so I'm really not behind schedule. Yes, we will. The boss fight is included in. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Now the boss fight is pretty cool, and you get to see like the ending story, what's gonna happen. You're gonna find out like what happens, like what is Spooky up to, like what ulterior motive. I'm getting sick of getting these pitfall rooms though. They do. It's just the name of the game that is a problem with this game is stamina preservation. So like, obviously you need stamina to run, and it runs out. So you kind of have to like, I don't know, just toggle. Usually I'll let it fill up maybe a quarter of the way and just keep going. And what I'll do is I won't even look. I'll have my eyes on the stamina, but like kind of use my peripherals to guide myself. Oh, they had a siren in endless mode. Yeah, see, I haven't played anything recent, and I've been meaning to. I want to get like a current version of the game and play it, or we'll actually just update my version. My version's this version, because I've played this game casually a billion times, but I haven't played anything new that was added. So it might be time to get a refresher on that. She gives good hugs. I mean, that's a lot of legs for a lot of hugs. I mean, can't beat those type. I mean, that's just the bang for your buck. Oh, I mean, even better. All right. So I'm hoping that it's the centipede and just not the merchant or Ben. Oh, the holes are scary because the holes she can drop out of at any point. It could definitely be worse. I could be. Hey, remember when I said it could be worse? It became worse because look, our friend is here. Oh, hi, friend. How are you doing? I hope you're not trying to kill me. All right, come on. 10 more rooms, baby. No pitfall rooms for the next 8 rooms. Please. No, ice cream. I said no, not today. I'm running from death. Okay, we got this. Come on. Just a few more rooms. Come on, baby. One more. Where you at? Oh, thank God. All right. We did it, gang.
Well, here you are.
500 rooms in.
Still here.
We're still alive, and our password's cheese.
Keep on going, don't you? Well, the next door has been fixed up for you. So enjoy and keep moving on. You little fleshy live one.
I sure will. Now, there's one important thing that I didn't tell you guys about this run, and why I made the average so long. We got to start from 51 again, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, that's I guess it was one of the things about 1 through 1,000 that's kind of like a jumping off point that nobody wants to do. Yeah, we got to deal with this again. It's the only thing that kind of is unfortunate about the run, but we'll get there. We'll have to get through it again. Yeah, it's spoopy that we have to go through it all again. Kind of a design flaw, but it's okay. At least we're going to be able to meet the Goop Man again. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of those types of screensavers from old Windows back in the day, like Windows 95, Windows 98. Oh, look, a letter. Secret entrance. Aha. I bamboozled you all. I guess for those that have never seen it, I bamboozled you, but... Aha, we're back to normal. Yeah, we running. We trying. We schmooving. We just gotta try to... We need to schmoove safely. What feels like a trick? I would never trick you. Yeah, the Goopman's cool, except for when you've got rooms like this and it's every 2 feet there's just goop on the floor. He's messy. He doesn't clean up his room. He leaves his goop everywhere. Look we called him out of existence. That's actually really funny. We manifested him. And see, yeah, through the power of Twitch chat and GDQ, we made him happen. But you want to know what? I'm not going to complain because one Goop Man equals no merchant, and I'm all right with that. Yeah, it is a little claustrophobic because low ceilings and all that. But there's also some big rooms to kind of accommodate that. So. Yeah, he's still here though. I can see him. Hey, what's up? Yes, he just wants to say hi. I think he only has one arm. No, he has 2 arms. Or does he have 1 arm? I don't remember. I don't stop long enough. Yeah, just just chat. Don't talk about, we can't talk about any of the other ones though, because I don't want them to spawn in. Because every game has what's called a desire center, and as long as I desire certain things, it won't ever give it to me. So I play reverse psychology on it, and I say, hey, I want the long pitfall rooms. I want the rooms that are going to impede my run. And then it still gives me those rooms, but at least I pretend like I had a choice, But we're actually, believe it or not, because I'm looking at my actual splits now, I'm actually saving a bunch of time. Somehow, I don't know. But that's okay. Oh, he's got 2 arms. Good for him. Okie doke. And pretty much for the next 50 rooms, it's just kind of a grab bag of who's going to come and try to spook. Oh, wait, actually, no. I bamboozled you. Welcome to the deer area. Don't pet these deer. They will eat you. My advice is to just grab the axe. Here's Johnny. And don't kill any of these, because they will murder you. Like so. Now, I said that the deer god, spelled with a double E. Here you go. Hi, friend. It tries to get subliminal message with me. If you touch it, which there might be a room where I might have to double back, and it throws a bunch of flashing on the screen. When it says my flesh can sustain its children, that's when I nope the heck out of there. Because don't first of all, don't ever describe me as my flesh. That's the first spooky thing. I like the music that it has because it's on a little Victrola, and as soon as the deer god is here, the deer god is gone. Wow, that was actually really fast. We actually got some short rooms with it, so that's actually pretty good. Oh, dear God, it's the dear God? Yep. Sure as heck is. Why do you run? He wants... Or who do we got? I think it's the Textureman? It is, okay. Cool. So I will take that. So we're actually getting really good specimen spawns, which can make or break a run. Anything that's not going to make me run slow or kill me is the name of the game here. And it's funny because, like, the very first specimen, the cardboard cutout, those ones still spook you because you're not even thinking about it, and then boop, yeah, get textured, get nauseated. He's gonna be an interviewer, I can imagine, or maybe he's gonna run for president. Dear God, 2024. Okay. Oh no! Why would you do this to me? All right. Ding. All right. All right. Okay, so we got a straight, a left, a straight. Okay, straight, left, right, straight. Yeah, brute force, baby. All right, let's do this. All right, now we're coming up on the worst area of the game, which we call the 600 slog. All of the rooms in it most of the rooms in it are very slow, and there is the worst, scariest specimen in the game that can kill the run, so I have to be very careful. This is where it becomes big business. And this is the part of the run that I'm scared about, because it could end, but I'm going to be very, very safe as I can be. Because they've a couple of you with long rooms and a specimen that can actually kill you. Okay, so we got Ringu, which I don't like this. She can go through walls. Hope she doesn't. Oh, she's. No. Okay, that didn't happen. Okay. Oof. See, even I can get scared at this. Yeah, too spooky, guys. Need to put a content label on it. It's too spooky for me. Yeah, well, no, I'd rather it be her than that caterpillar, though. Yeah, true. I guess if it's upfront with its intentions. No, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna be as safe as I can be. All right, welcome to scary thing on the loose, and I guess what they call it. It's like a parasitic worm. And it's not much fun. Oh, wrong way. My apologies. Yeah, this is gonna, if I can, yeah. Mostly yes. Mostly you can. All right, guys, here we go. Remember, I got the axe and I needed the axe. Oh, hey. Hi, friend. Oh, that's clearly not going to get us. Okay, I just got to be safe. And it's okay. If I die, we can go right back. All right. Alright. Oh god, went the wrong way. Whoops. So there's a worm chasing me. So I have to... Essentially, so it's got two forms. If I don't run or get too far ahead of it, it does this form. If I run too far, then it does that. But thankfully... Oh god, where's the room? Or where's the door? Oh god, hold on. Whoops, 1 second. Okay, sorry. I'm so, like, terrified of dying. Okay, we're good. We got this. We'll be okay. Okay. Okay, I chose poorly. So essentially, this room has two doors in it. One's locked, one's not. Just gotta get past it. We got this, guys. We can do it. Come on, chat, manifest it. We can get through this. As long as the game is somewhat nice to us. Get to it. Oh, it's so long. It's never gonna let me. Go. If you cut the corners, like, you can get, okay, good. Whew. All right, friends, we did it. And all we have to hope is for the rest of the game that it doesn't spawn in for a second time. Okay, we can breathe. However, we still have to go through another 75 rooms of potentialness, but we got this. Together, we can do it. Okay. So we got actually fairly lucky as far as the parasitic worm is concerned, because I was able to get to most rooms without it hitting me. Please be. What are you? Okay, good. It's the texture, man. If it was anything else, I'd be upset. Yeah, I outran it for the most point. It only got me once or twice. Okay, this is good. Like, as long as I have good specimen spawns, I don't care how long the rooms are, because the name of the game is putting on a good performance and trying to get through this as quick as possible. Did I go the... Oh, God. Please be the right door. Choose the right door. I chose poorly. Oh, what's up? Oh, wow. Really? Okay, well, you're not going to do that again. That was, yeah, continue to get textured. It's pretty cool, though. All right. So, there's a chance. I think there's a chance of being like maybe 2 more specimens for the remaining rooms, because, like I said, now at 750 will be the only time we have a room that's not at 100, because we're going up by 250 room increments. Yeah, I'm also hyped to see it as well. This room is scary and fun. Yeah, Bab does a lot of damage. Oh, man, I chose the wrong room again. I remember one time during a run, I chose this room every time, and this was before I knew that it had one locked, one not, and I just got really lucky. Yeah, 50-50 rooms are bad, especially when you've got something that can murder you behind you. Especially when you're, yeah, just don't want to die. We'll just try not dying. That's probably the best for everybody. Okay. So, nothing new for the next 50 rooms or so. Is there any questions you guys have about the run, or anything in particular you guys would like to know? Enough something to note, chat. Oh, okay. I got my other runners taking care of it. All right, straight. Did I just get a straight? Oh my god! If that's not the best luck that's the best luck you can get for that. Man, this game. Please tell me that wasn't like the only luck I have in the game, though, because I would that's where I spent my luck, I'd be upset. But that was really, really good. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. So that's a first for me. Got to split for myself. I mean, oh, see, sometimes the rims look the same. A 1 in 91 chance there. Huh? I like the mods. Can you play Marco Polo? I mean, I can, but I'm moving too fast. Okay, we've got Ringu, who isn't a threat, but these rooms like to wrap around, and she can come through the wall on the other side and hit me. Yeah, that was really, really, I've never gotten RNG that good. Oh, that's funny. Also, the music for her is kind of it kind of like gets in your ears. Hey. Hello, Strawberry Rose Garden. But after we get through these rooms, room 700 and on, it's not much of a slog. It's actually quite fun. Now, I still have to be on my guard and not die, but it's still actually quite fun. Polo? Marco Polo? Isn't Maze Room completely random in HD? I believe it is, yes. So, a lot of times I like to just brute force it. I mean, it's the only way you can do it, and like sometimes I'll just get really lucky with those. Ooh, room 666, and it's not even a bad room. Okay, chat, what do you think's going to spawn in for our final specimen of the 600s? I'm hoping that it's not something that can kill me. Yeah, it's soothing, but then it gets like louder and louder and louder and... Okay, so we've got some troll rooms here, which is fine. Like, getting troll rooms, short rooms through the 600 slog is, you know, always nice to have. But we're making pretty decent time. We're not even an hour in. But yeah, this area is a quite boring area. I apologize, but it something tells me that it's going to get unboring, and I'm going to have something scary chasing me. But nothing yet. It's just when you're trying to get through like these last 20 rooms, and it's rooms like this, it's just like, it gives me more time to talk to you guys. If I get another straight room, I'm probably going to take a drink of my water, because I normally don't talk this much in my waking life. So it's very how you gain health after getting hit. It's overtime. It regens over time, which is really good, because I always thought it would be cool to like make a version of the game that has like you could have infinite stamina. Oh, and of course I chose the other side and it's locked. That's just RNG for you. I get good RNG for that room, and then for this, I've not gotten one right tonight. Can he go 4 for 4? Because I've got 4 of these rooms tonight, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, they're making this room a troll room. So now not only do I have it troll rooms, it's a 50-50 troll room. Oof. They are really handing out the not so good RNG. You get held back over... Yeah, the name of the game is just don't get hit. I'd rather just not get hit. Oh god. Okay, cool. So we got Centipede. Oh yeah, it has infinite stamina. You guys will find out about that later. The game actually is really nice. Ooh, come on. Come on, please. Okay, getting him. Okay, that's... Yeah, oh wow, the first time I've ever been hit by it. But alright, cool. I actually feel good. This will be the last specimen for the 600s. So, hooray for, at least for the 600s, no more parasitic worm. Which I'm quite happy about, because this area I was worried about. I was like, oh man, if I die during this, I'm going to be so upset. But we didn't. Okay, you gotta stop there. You call Spec 3? I mean, keep calling Spec 3, because if I have Spec 3 the rest of the run, I'm not going to win. Good. Alright, cool. Last room. Not terribly bad. And then it decided to stop following me. Yeah, it's so long. I just want to split. Okay. We did it. Axe, chop till you drop. Alright, what is room 700 gonna give us? Ah, yes, one of my favorite areas. Do you guys like Burger King? Do you guys like demons? Have you ever thought about mishmashing demons and Burger King? Well, I've got the specimen for you. Who do we got? Oh, that's really good. We got the worm right before the, because at 7:10 is we're going to get that. This is actually really good. No, it's not. This is really fucking, really bad. Really not bad. Okay, it's got to be careful. 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 Get a little bit more. Get a little bit more. Okay, bad. All right, now we're going to walk. We're going to walk. We're going to walk gently. We're going to walk very gently now. This is bad. I mean, you don't have to look at it. All right, later. We're good. We're good. We're good. This is fine. Okay, only for one. All right. Oh, it's this one, sorry. Ooh, hello. We get a key. And who wants to go into a play place? Because that's where we're going. Except this one is not like your, you guys went to Discovery Zone and Chuck E. Cheese and all of those fun places. Yeah, the Burger King Demon. You'll like him. He always serves up fresh, never frozen. Wait, no. That's Wendy's motto. But he's gonna be fun. Now, the only thing that kind of stinks about these, some of these themed areas is the room counter doesn't go up when you go in certain rooms. I can imagine this being my hell, just this forever, with the music playing. All right. So we got our key, so we can go into the, we gotta go, get some beef. Oh, hello, beefs. Alrighty, guys. Prepare for the Burger King. Oh, hi, friend. Bye, friend. Ouch. Now, the only thing I can say about the Burger King Demon is he's not very scary. The only thing he can do is make doors look like they've disappeared. Wow, someone who actually knows what Discovery Zone is. I thought I was a kid, the only kid of the 90s. Yeah, all essentially the Burger King Demon does is just make doors go away and play weird, melancholy songs. So, like, even for this, I'm not even that, like, I'd rather it be him. Yeah, very nostalgic. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, Jesus, of course, they give me the... Ooh, he took a swing. I heard the swing. Oh, God, I can hear his flames right behind me. Bim, 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 bim. Oh, okay, well... Okay, well, he's gone, at least. All right. That was the Burger King Demon. He, I call him Arby because he has the meats. You know, I called him the Arby's Demon. I mean, like, I looked up the actual specimen and they just call him Food Demon. I'm like, that's plain. But he could be Arby's. Oh, okay, here. We gotta do this now. All right, left. Left. Okay, left straight. Left. Okay, left, right. Left. Right. Left, okay, left. Right. Straight. Straight. Okay, good. All right, brute force. Yeah, troll rooms, for sure. It's okay. Okay, cool. We've got, we're getting pretty decent, knock on wood, with the, as far as the spawns that are coming in. Now, the goop guys kind of impede my progress a little bit, but I'm not worried about death. Funnily enough, Meat Demon's music is called oh, well, then maybe I should recoin him. I probably shouldn't be giving brand deals out on stream anyways. We'll just call him the Food Demon for now on. Can't be giving all these fast food places free advertising. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't even know that. That's some pretty cool lore. Yeah, goop for days. When in doubt, always goop. Okay, no more goop. Oh wow, 50-50 rooms. Okay, cool. Actually got them right for those 50-50s. That's great. Would you believe it, guys? We are just about 3/4 of the way through the run. All right, we're going to the next troll room that we call the Howard room. I don't know how it actually works, but I have to go through this 4 times. In order to get through the door, I have to look at the note. I know there's some like way or whatnot about it, but I don't really know as far as the lore goes, just because I'm just a speedrunner for it, and I haven't played it casually in forever. I think I did it enough times. Okay, good. We're good. Now, we'll actually get a save here because at 750, Spooky wants to talk to us and give us a prize.
Oh, hi. I didn't think you'd make it this far. And you got an axe. Nice. Well, congratulations. You're just about there, I think.
I am. Cake.
I didn't really have a gift ready, so,
Oh yeah, infant. Now we can run forever, guys. I think.
Ever run out. So, see you
cool. So we have infinite. Wait a minute. I'm not. Wait. Why can't I run? Oh no. Alrighty, guys. Well, unfortunately, we have to. Apparently, we are doing a walking speedrun. This is counterintuitive. Can we change it to games done slow? Is this what the run is now? Oh God, who's this? Oh, it's actually him. All right. Well, cool. It's actually fine. All right. Well, I'll walk with you, talk with you. Oh, it actually got me. Okay. I don't like that. I can't run. I'm not allowed to run yet. Yeah, slow run. Oh yeah, true. I can swing my axe infinite times, but I don't think you can actually do anything to it. Can you? Okay, now I can run. Now what's cool is the long rooms aren't gonna just. Okay, let's just get through this. Worm. Ah! Stop being so cute. The spider of cuteness. Speed walk in the crypt? Yes. Oh no, okay. This is bad. This is really bad. I need to... Okay. I can't risk it until my health comes back, and then I can risk it a little bit for the biscuit. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Just go away. Okay, sorry. Whew. Okay, it's gone. All right, we're alive. We'll live to see another day. All right, that was I wasn't too happy about that, but I'm glad we survived it. I'm glad it didn't happen 2 times in the 600 rooms though. All right, 777. I'm sorry. I like how 777 is a good room, and then the next one's a really terrible one. But we're making it slowly but surely. Yeah, the parasitic worm is the worst one. There's nothing else worse than that. At least now that I have the axe, now if I get the merchant, I can break him down every room. Yeah, that was definitely very manga-esque on this. Like, if, you know, lots of scary moments so far. Yeah, that does sound pretty awful. Oh, cool. Look, the game really doesn't want me to leave. I mean, that's what is about this game. It doesn't want you to leave. Does looking at the monsters have any effect on them? Only on the merchant. It kind of has like the like weeping angel sort of thing, where like as long as you look at it, it won't like run away, but it will after a certain amount of time. Oh goodness, oh man, this game is they're really putting me through the ringer here, but we're still going well. We still got another 30 minutes. I got 30 more minutes to beat this, and we're going good. So let's just be thankful that there's nothing chasing me now. That could be way worse. Yeah, I'm glad that the merchant's really the only one that you have to look at. Oh. Okay, the game has officially decided that it doesn't like me anymore, because I just got 4 of the worst room. But it's wait, where is it at? Is it right behind me? I didn't see it. Wait, where's he at? Oh, that was weird. He didn't spawn in that room. I've never seen that before. 13. 13 specimens, technically. At least for the main game, there's 13. There's other specimens if you play endless mode. Oh goodness! At least it's not the other one. This is why I gave myself a lot of time to get through this. Okay, good. At least we got a pitfall room, but at least we got like the not worst pitfall room. Yeah, too bad I can't jump. That would make life a little bit easier. And thankfully, the game isn't like, oh, if you fall off the pitfall room, you die of some horrendous death. It could be. That's never happened before. I mean, like, it can't be a speedrun thing. About, oh, that's never happened before. All right. Awesome. Okay. 200 more rooms to go. GL Labs. No, you're fine. Ask as many questions as you like. That's what I'm here for. Well, it was a slow run. Well, now look at the choice of colors now. Now we've got this nice blue. It's very, very nice. But it won't last for too long. Because our next specimen isn't even a person. It's not even a thing. Well, no, it is a thing. Actually, funnily enough, the next specimen is I'll have to show you. Yeah, the best house in town. Meet the next specimen, which is this thing. And what's good about this area is I get to have some quality time and speak with you guys, and you'll find out why soon enough. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. I apologize. Whoops, I meant to go this way. All right, so the mansion is the specimen, and the old man yeah, this is big scary time. I'll let you guys listen to him.
I see you.
No, you don't. It's okay, Alex Flame. What's important is you made it here now. He is the host. The room, and then we can go to the library now. Oof. So this area is pretty cool. I don't know what you would call it as far as an area goes. I mean, the guy wields a giant scythe, so better hide in these boxes. Of course, that's what I'm here for. I like to educate people on games running, so that way, because I'd love to see more people running this game, actually. Love to see some fresh faces. Because this game, I mean, like, it doesn't have much of a learning curve. I mean, it does a little bit, but, like, a lot of it's luck, and you get kind of hooked on it. Yeah, he's going to whisper sweet nothings into your ear. Yeah, you need a lozenge. It's like you smoke 20 packs a day. He's got to leave, though. He'll leave soon enough. No, if you see me, why aren't you getting me? But he can be scary. This guy, you don't want to come out when he's in the area. Nope, no wine room. Yeah, there's like a whole ton of us in the Discord. That's fun. I like making new friends. Oh god, he said something else and I thought he was in the room still. I was about to die. Alrighty guys, time for secret library scary underground hidey hole. This clearly will take us out, right? Man, I hope you guys aren't allergic to dust, because my oh my, this would send anybody into an attack. I don't know. And now's not the time for me to try. I really don't know. I've never tried to really... Yeah, it's like a weird scythe thing. Or maybe it is a sickle. I don't know. He drags it. It's like Inuyasha's pet Saiga before he got too good at it. He kind of just has to drag it around. Look, he looked right at me. This man needs to learn how to check things. Yeah, the RNG, especially for like running 1 through 50, was hard. Like, I still want to try to take that back, but yeah, what if you like accidentally like burped or something? Yeah, pretty much. No leaving anything.
You're wasting both our time.
No, I'm not. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Thankfully, his area, we are now done. We just gotta get out of here now. And, hopefully nothing will chase us on the way out. Surely nothing will happen. I hope nothing will happen, but I think we'll be fine. Alright, we need to, get out of here, because he is now behind us. Now there's no more hiding. And we're out. Oh, so it is a scythe. Okay. So he can chase you, but as long as you keep moving, he's like, you know... Yeah, he likes to say, you'll like being dead. Oh, yeah. I thought about, like... Well, I'm not... Like, I've played this game so much, and I really don't get, like, super scared of things, but I'd like to have, like a heart rate monitor. But I feel like that would, like, suit me more for, like if I was doing like an actual scary game or something, like was on a really solid pace. But yeah, I once stopped for this guy and he, oh yeah, like that. That's the scary sound. That's Howard. That's the Howard sound. But hopefully he despawns soon. He should. Okay, good. Well, then all said and done, we are out of here. Come on. Do a Soma playthrough with one? Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I love Soma. That's actually a really good game. All right, and we are free. All right, we're starting to get down to the last nitty gritty of this. I'm hoping for the best. Yeah, we love Howard around here. Howard's that scary thing that goes and like flies at the screen. Oh, I appreciate that. That was my intention. Just make the game look fun. Oh, who do we got? What do we got? Oh, him again? Okay, perfect. Okay, that's good RNG. Yeah, I mean, like, all I do is kick down these dang doors. Like, Spooky has to put in, like, work orders every week. We're like, yeah, I need, like, 1,000 more doors. Yes, please join us. Oh God, please. Right way. Oh my God, everything's trying to murder me. Oh wow. Oh God. No. Run. That's scary. That can't happen. I almost died there. Oh goodness. Oh man, like when he makes that sound, does that mean like he's chasing me? Oh, is this my 12 room now? Yeah, he gave me this as a troll room, but there could be worse troll rooms. But we got this. We're gonna get through it. Is he gone? I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. All right, we're good. We're good. We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna get through this together, chat. Okay, we got the Deer God. That's great. It's perfect. And actually, I'm going to be continuing running this category, actually offside of this. So if you guys want to see me run this more, feel free to stop on by. I stream usually in the evenings and such, but enough plugging about myself. Okay, dear God can go through the wall, though. That's not good. That's not good. Nope, no joining. Oh, subliminal message. Watch your eyes. Yeah, sorry if you guys had like a seizure there. I forgot that. Oh, it makes it sound when he's sprinting after you? Oh, I thought so. Okay, that's scary. No, stop. I noticed more on like a lot of the ones where you're running from something like this. It has more of the cardboard cutouts come out. Okay, nice and gone. Okay, cool. The game is being kind with specimen respawns. More Ovaltine? That is weird. Okay, we got Burger King Demon. All right. I will say that we are getting very blessed with our specimens. There's only so much more time that a certain ones can spawn. So we might get really lucky. Yeah, subliminal messaging. My car's extended warranty. You know, I don't get those calls anymore. I used to a lot, but how close is he? Oh, he's not even close at all. Doon, 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 doon. Your consenting mind? I do not consent to anything. Not this. Dun, dun, dun. Do you think that 1,000 rooms is too much for a game like this? No. I mean, an hour and a half for a run using, real time, I wouldn't say it's too bad. But like I said, there's other categories. You could go 1 through 50. You can go 1 through 250. You go 1 through 500. You could go 1 through 750. 1 through 1,000, or you can do 1 through 500, endless mode. There's also DLC. So there's a lot of modes. If time is your thing and you don't think you can devote to that, start off small. Work 1 through, that's how I learned the run. I started small and then I'd 1 through 250 and then so on and so forth. Yeah, he does no clip, unfortunately, but that's fine. Okay, let's have a nice, calm last 100 or so rooms. That would make me feel good. But it's seeming pretty calm. I'm kind of scared. Clearly, it won't throw anything on me for one more room. Okay, we're good. We're golden for this floor. Nice. Remember, make it like a tree and die. Coming this fall. Alright. Let's do this thing. Last 100 rooms, guys. I'm ready. So, we've got kind of a wood floor and kind of a stony ash brick finish for this floor. Alright, Ringu. That's fine. Perfectly fine with that. But there is one more, we have one more specimen, guys. And I'll let you guess what it is. The game came out in 2012. And it was probably one of the biggest scary games of its time. Welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent area. We're basically draining the water. Alright, let's get out of here. This area is pretty short, too. Oh no, my lamp got snuffed out. Oh, this looks fun to walk through. Yeah, SpongeBob, 100%. Guys, meet the mermaid. Now, this isn't from Amnesia: The Dark Descent, the mermaid, but it is like the water creature. If you've ever played the first Amnesia: The Dark Descent, there was the underwater area where, like, it would chase you while you're in the water and you'd have to stand on the boxes and have to feed it human chunks. Now, thankfully, for all intents and purposes, as long as you are just kind of ahead of the game, you won't really worry about getting hit by her. Your stamina doesn't drop nearly as fast in the water than as it does in on regular ground. Oh, there's a joke specimen. Yeah, I actually haven't played Endless Mode in a while. Maybe I'll do some runs of that, in the future. Because that one has a lot of variety as well, which I like. Oh, crap, I went the wrong way. Whoops. Did I mess up? That's trying to get me. Sure isn't a really good mermaid. Surely isn't a good mermaid at all. If I can't, how am I moving faster in the water than the mermaid? That doesn't make any sense at all. That's just not empirically possible. I'm going to say that, and then it's going to catch up to me and be biting my tongue. But we'd be good on it. Also, even though we have the impeding doom of a mermaid trying to kill us, the music in this area is actually pretty relaxing if you listen to it. It's like if you guys ever played Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and after you got out of the water area, and you came out to the fountains on the other side, and it was like that really calming music. That's what I kind of felt about that. But we're done with that, and that is the very last specimen of the game. Oh, Siren's the name? See, I don't know any of the names. I just called it said mermaid on the Wikia, so that's what I went with it. Oh, wow. Sorry, I got turned around. Yeah, he is a goofy looking funny monster, isn't he? Okay. Alright, what do we got? Texture Man? Oh, no. Oh, no, this isn't good. Alright, well, just play it cool. Play it cool. We got this. I don't know if Igdices is muted. I haven't heard him at all. I heard him earlier when he was doing his intro. And then when he unpaused to ask me, he asked me a mechanic of the game. Or maybe he's just letting me run it. Ooh. We should be fine. Come on. And look at that, guys. Last 50 rooms of the game. Got rid of the worm. The rest is smooth sailing. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. I've got, yeah, but you can pop in from any time. But yeah, appreciate you letting me do my own thing. Okay. 50 more rooms, 50 more terrors. What? I think we're going to get one more specimen for the next section, and that's it. I wonder what it'll be. Please be something not scary. Like if it's the merchants, it's fine. We'll just break it. I don't even know what time it is. 11:50. Wow. I'm on Central Time though. Oh, to the thing. We call it that. Oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah, this game does have music from time to time. It's just random too, so enjoy the banger. Oh, and as soon as you liked it, it's gone. Oh no, it's still here. So what do you guys think is going to happen at the end? For those of you who have never played, you think the game is going to be, we're going to get let out and it's going to be fun? Ringu or Centipede? I hope so. Well, it is Centipede, actually. You got it. It's Centipede. Way to go. So, I actually got really incredibly good RNG, I would say. I mean, I got the parasitic worm a couple of times, but I only got it once inside the 600 slug. Dumb loop thing. That's funny. I never actually looked at the files. I probably should try to break the game open and like try to see. Well, you don't even have to really break it open. Just look to see the music files. And as soon as the caterpillar's gone, it's there. Oh, hey, it's 3 again. Yeah, you think there's 1,000 more rooms? How do you keep calling Centipede? You need to be in my runs, in my streams more often when I'm playing. I'm gonna need you in there to call all the shots. Okay. There might be one more before the end, but I don't remember. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I think you'll be satisfied, though, with the ending. And because I didn't kill anything with the axe, no deers, and oh, look at that goop, man, could not get any better for the last 10 rooms. Okay. I'm glad that the run ended great. Da-doom. Boom, 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 boom. Hang in there. You got it. All right. You think it's going to be a bad dream? Elevator level 1? I guess we're going to see. Oh, here we go. One more room. Come on, stamina. All right, we're out. We did it, guys. We're out. Real world. We did it. Can I get some GGs in the chat? Clearly, this is it. I don't think so. Ooh, nothing but the sun. There's not even a sun. Nothing but the big, bright world. Yeah, literally go outside and touch the grass. Uh-oh, what's that? Uh-oh. Vista Sky's fatal error. Fake _ sky _ screensaver has been disabled.
Well, you made it. Congratulations, I guess. Well... Oh! So now you must pass one final test to prove your fortitude or dedication.
Guess what? I was just bamboozling you guys. Boss battle time. Yeah, get bamboozled. Nope, we ain't GGing yet. We got a boss battle to fight. Here we go. Now, yep. Take me to the dead, take the dead to the take to the dead to the take the dead to the take to the dead to the... Oh no, it's a soul to the damned. Oh no, I got gooped. And then you just boom, and then boom, and you pretty much have to Ganondorf him. Ooh. Oh wow, I actually messed up the cycle. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I messed up the cycle. Time's gonna be in, hopefully in 3 cycles, we can do it. So get ready soon. Oh no, it's trying to juke me. Wacha, wacha. Come on. Alright, should be able to get him either the next time or the time after. You can 3-cycle this guy, but I messed up. The reason why I'm not running is because I need to save my stamina for the guys that he pops up. But now it's giving you, what, 2? 3? So many. So he tries to like make your stamina go away before he starts lobbing at you. Come on. Alright, get ready for time soon. Alright, next cycle will be time. Like, I don't understand how this boss correlates into the rest of everything. He's pretty cool, though. I wish there were more bosses. But, yeah. This should be, final time. Let's get him. Oh no, I can't see what I'm doing. Alright, get ready on time, please. Time.
GG.
Yes, finally. Yeah, let's do it. But it's not all over yet, guys. We still got an ending. I'll let the ending play out.
Well, you died. In a pretty tragic way, too.
Yeah, I died, guys.
For you to become a ghost. Good job, by the way, making it this far. So buckle up, soldier, because now I finally think we have enough troops to invade.
We do. So now I'm a ghost, and now we're gonna invade the world with our ghost spookiness.
The time has come, my loyal troops. No longer shall we be called cute or adorable. No longer will we be disregarded and ignored. For now, we are the most feared army in the world.
Yeah, now we're just gonna eat everyone, I guess. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the GGs. Did you really think it was gonna end seriously? Yeah, I mean, in the end, you die. I mean, it's kind of like The Sixth Sense. You win. Hour and 25 minutes. Nice. We kept it within an estimate. All right, let me
Good stuff.
scroll past all. Yeah, let's get all through this outro here. And there it is. Well, I appreciate you guys having me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this run. And yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, before we head to our final game of the night, a couple of things. One, do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the Spookies speedrunning community. You guys are great. It's I've learned so much from them. Give a shout out to my partner Wessie. I want to give a shout out also to my community that's also in here. And yeah, just if you guys like speedruns and cool times like this and chill, come feel free to give me a follow, and I would enjoy seeing you guys there.
And then
And
as
that's it.
well, if anyone wanted to find you, where can they find you?
Well, for my Twitch, it's just Levy the Relentless. For my Twitter, it's just Levy Relentless without the. And those are usually the two places you can find me. I also have a Discord. You'll find all my links in my Twitch for all my other things, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, that's the main places where you guys can follow me.
All right, thank you for that wild run of Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. It was fun
Of course.
watching you go through all the different specimens, and for the most part, I'd say it was pretty lucky, barring a couple of close calls.
Yes, and that's what I liked about it.
That being said, if you want to see more of Levy the Relentless, you can find them on the various links that we posted, I think, in chat and just at the username. As well, we have one more game for you tonight, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Alright everyone, welcome back from the break. Hope you enjoyed that fun run of Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. While that game has been on the show previously, it's nice to kind of bring in a version of the game you don't get to see quite as often. They do share a lot of different tech, although they share a lot of the same random fun. Anyway, to wrap up the show for tonight, we're going to be hitting a new horror game that's kind of been taking some of the community by storm, and this one's definitely a bit of an unexpected one. Especially with how quickly speedrun kind of has developed. We're going to be having Amanda the Adventurer with Jewhorse. Take it away.
Hi, my name is Jewhorse. Welcome to Amanda the Adventurer. Also, thanks for having me back after a very long time because I haven't been on the show. I'm a resident Speedruns From the Crypt runner, but I haven't been on for a while, so great to be back. With Amanda the Adventurer. So, today's category is gonna be called All Endings, and yes, I will be doing all endings in this game. What Amanda the Adventurer is that this game is an educational horror game, so it simulates like Dora the Explorer, but we get to the very creepy part of this game like pretty soon in it. But yeah, yeah, this is all endings. I'm going to be starting out with a new game. Time starts actually with the first movement of the game, but basically, backstory for this. Basically, you are the niece of an aunt who goes to her house. She's probably dead or something. But she gives you like a note and says like, oh yeah, you if you see a tape, if you play the tape, there's no turning back. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah. Anyways, time will start once I actually go with first movement. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So right now, to explain what the 5 endings are, basically there are 4 + 1 endings. I'm going to be doing one of the endings real quick, which is the +1, which is the grab 5 secret tapes and then you get an ending. That is what I'm going to be doing for the like the majority of the time for the first part of the game. But what I'm going to be doing right now is grabbing this pause button and then going to the tape and then hitting from the back of the TV because it's the faster one.
Hi, I'm Amanda. And I'm Wooly.
Anyways, like I said, this game is an educational horror game. This is like Dora the Explorer, so you can actually type in your answer like apple, as you can tell, but you can also alt-tab in this game and copy and paste your answers on a notepad. If you know like all the answers in the game, you can totally like copy and paste the answers and you can totally tell like that. I'm gonna get out of the game real quick because we're gonna be doing this thing right here. Oh no, everything's on fire! So basically there's like secrets and stuff like that. One of the secrets that we can actually do is to actually make peach pie. Ooh. There we go. And now we're gonna do meat pie now. So I'm gonna be grabbing all the ingredients for a meat pie, which too bad I killed someone along the way. But yeah, we get like colored tapes, as you can tell. There's an orange tape right here. We're gonna get a cyan tape. So these secret tapes that I'm gonna be getting is part of the ending as well. But later on we'll be getting a lot more endings like the yes ending, the no ending, the death ending, and the meat ending of the game. But yeah, usually I hit the I use the tapes and hit it at the back of the TV, which is faster because there is like some kind of a panning thing when you go towards the CRTV. So when the camera pans towards the CRTV, and it pans back, you don't move for a second or so. So when you hit it from the back, you can instantly look at the TV and instantly get out. It's very good with movement and stuff like that.
Good job. Let's go to the store.
Anyways, we're gonna get one more colored tape. And then quit the title. This is the first quit out of the game. And now we can do actually one of the endings of the game right now. So one of the endings that I'm going to be doing, or the first ending that I'm going to be doing, is going to be meat ending. And meat ending is kind of like a secret ending as well. Basically what that ending is that, like... Hold on, let me actually do this real quick. Put the battery in the robot real quick. So... meat ending is that it's kind of like a secret ending when you actually play the demo or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure if someone in the community, like someone from the Amanda the Adventurer community, knows what meat ending is. You can just type it in the chat or something. But basically, I think it's like a secret ending in the demo. But yeah, we are now gonna be in the petting zoo, or the petting zoo episode in the game. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that there's gonna be a lot of leeway, I would say, or like a lot of pause time as well. So Ek, if you want to talk anything about the game, you want to?
Sound just like me.
Because I'm gonna be doing like a bunch of stuff as well. So
yeah, one of the upsides about this game is that pretty much everything is not RNG. You know the answer, you can just do the answer pretty well. Which is why you see Juo here pretty much like immediately hopping on the puzzles the moment he is able to with the game's triggers.
They're very different from people.
As well. Okay.
Yeah, go. No, go.
I would say, many of the things can be relying on certain parts of the tape. So Juo is looking for certain triggers like the thunderstorms, like, oh, you need to be able to do that for the next puzzle, and stuff like that.
Animals on the signs. Are you ready?
Guys, we're gonna learn animal noises right now. I am definitely not an animal, am I right? Here you go. fun animal noises for now.
You know, I really said oink wrong that time.
Yep.
Families too. Let's go see what.
Alright, so now we are gonna actually go see one of the animals, or the family of the animals, so there's that. We're gonna go on the chicken right there. And then one of the things that I'm gonna be doing along the way is to actually like purposefully make the wrong choices, because I have to do this thing where I have to get out of the TV and go into that weird spinning thing, spinning toy thing, to actually get another tape later on in the game.
No, that's not what they're called. Try.
And yes, I did put Jewel suck because I have notes in my how you say, I have notes in my like my notepad, I would say, so there's that. Anyways, we're gonna put in like Sam right here. Basically the backstory of this is that the voice actress for Amanda the Adventurer, or in the game, lore-wise, the voice actress father of Amanda the Adventurer is actually called Sam, so there's that. And it's actually the faster way to actually get out of the game, or get out of the TV. Anyways, one more, and then I get a tape. And this tape is it will be used for the meat ending of the game, but yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go look at sheep real quick.
Why did you make your copy pasting for one of the answers Juho sucks? Why not make it Juho good or something?
Well, oh no, because it fills up the 7-letter spaces.
And I put yay Juho and
No, Juho. Because sometimes I suck at this game. It's a reset heavy game as well, so there's that. This game is like super reset heavy. The world record at the moment is actually like 1656. I actually got the world record like not too long ago as well.
Will you help the lonely kitten?
I think last night. But yeah, this game is like super reset heavy as well, so there's that. Also, this cat's all alone. We're gonna help the lonely kitten, and then she's gonna smile like very creepily. I'm scared about her smile. Anyways, we're gonna see another tape. There we go. And this tape allows me to actually look at this part of the game. This is like a rendition of a previous tape in the game. This is like a worse kind of tape, or a bad tape at the moment. Alright. Guys, what is the opposite of alive? Dead.
Dead is the opposite of alive.
Now I have to go with one more prompt, and then we get to see one of the endings of the game, which is the meat ending. And one very cool thing about this game is that once you get the endings of the game, it will actually show up on the side of the CRT right here. Alright, here comes the meat ending real quick. There you go, meat ending of the game. The eyes are kinda scary to see, but it will happen with like as you go along the way in this game, so yeah. Anyway, that's the one ending. Yay, one ending. Now we're gonna get the other ending in this game, which is the death ending. If I could actually remember what death ending is.
Like we said as well, since the answers are always the same, Joe's able to go all the way to the end game stuff pretty much immediately here. Like, you're not supposed to know guts until you watch a bunch of tapes, and then it's like, oh, wait, that's a hint.
Wait.
So you can kind of get through these pretty quickly. Especially considering now I've done the first ending, the game's not going to be super cruel on this. So you can actually just, you know, get through this very, very quickly. As you can see, Joe is already back here and he's kind of skipped all the side dialogue. If you watch tape once, it's going to let you start skipping. Unless it's new, like this part.
Guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. You want to help the lonely kitten, guys?
No.
What? The kitten's alone. Oh wait. Oh no. So yeah, this is another ending of the game, right here. Oh no. There you go. Okay, that's the second of 5 endings. Now I'm actually gonna do the finishing of the secret tapes in order for me to do the other few endings in the game as well. Let me spend through this real quick.
That sounds delicious.
And then copy this real quick. There you go. Alright, cool.
Let's make a pie.
So now we're gonna make a pie! This is actually like the intended way to actually play this game for now. Until one part where I had to
Preheat the oven.
change the change the answers for a bit. So there's that.
We should always ask a parent.
Also, we haven't really talked about it much yet, but you may notice that when Joe's entering, he's walking at a diagonal angle. It makes him slightly faster at moving.
Oh yeah. So strafing in this game is actually faster. And I don't know if crouching is also faster, but the reason why I crouched was because I think I watched the world record runner, the former world record runner. Shout outs to Weekend Fighters, by the way. Pretty good runner of this game as well. There are a few good runners in this game, I would say, but yeah, I think they are better than me. One of them is Weekend Fighters. The other one is Navalis as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. We're gonna make an apple pie right here. We're gonna use this tape again. There we go. And we are gonna be doing everything as per normal with this part.
Hi, friends. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
What do you like?
Do you guys also like the shadow people who are lying on the floor?
That's great.
I bet they're very comfy, as you guys are. I hope you guys have popcorn as well, or ice cream. You know, ice cream so good. Yes.
First,
Anyways, as you can tell, the C, B, and F are kind of bald at the moment. That's like the answer for later on in the game. So there's that.
my friend helped me when I was sad. What kind of
Also, by the way,
send them?
a robot that costs $1,500. Would you ever buy a robot that costs $1,500? By the way.
Well, no, because that robot's $1,503.25. And you have to put the whole value in. It's important.
Oh, true. Yeah.
The $325 makes a difference, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where can I buy a treat from my friend?
Anyways, we're gonna go to the bakery. I don't know why. I'm just gonna say this real quick. Bakeries can make cookies?
Yes, they're bakeries, Joe. What do you think bakeries make?
Everything
Really?
smells so
Have you never seen a bakery?
Okay, maybe. I
They
don't
make
know.
baked goods.
Cookies.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's
Can you
actually
show me
true.
where the cookies are? Those look so tasty.
What do you think bakeries make?
I sometimes think that like bakeries do not make cookies. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. My bakery
It's
do not make
normally
cookies,
breads
but
and
a lot of
pastries,
bread.
yeah.
Most of the
Well, we're
stores
just
are closed.
yeah, like Richard says, we'll build different. That's why.
Send this to my friend.
Because I live in Singapore.
Go to the post office.
Anyways.
Do they not have bakeries in Singapore?
No,
I
we
thought
have
they-
bakeries. It's just that we don't have cookies. I don't think I've seen cookies in bakeries before.
It's
I don't know,
normally
maybe
just
it's me.
desserts and bread.
Can you help me?
True.
You can come back tomorrow.
Anyways,
You don't have to send that now.
we had to send out mail to someone, and that someone is actually called Kate. The lore of this part of the game is that Kate is actually a viewer of this Amanda the Adventurer tapes that she has in her attic, and then it just passed down to the niece of her. So there's that. Okay, so there's that. Once this is done, we can actually get to this piano right here, CBF. There we go. We got one more tape right here. I'm gonna actually put the tape like this because it's actually easier. And also I had to exit out of the game after this part. This is the last part of grabbing the final secret tape to get the hat ending in the game.
Accident is when
Also, guys,
something bad happens,
is it really an accident?
Accidents can
Heck,
happen
is it really an accident?
Yeah.
the playground. You can get hurt
Uh-huh.
everywhere. At 3:45 this afternoon.
I mean, if anyone wants to send me cookies, I'll be alright with cookies as well.
I didn't.
Where on Wooly does it look like he got hurt?
He got hurt in the knee.
Right. Wooly hurt.
But also, we're gonna do like final stuff right here, which is nobody. Basically, you're supposed to put doctor, but yeah, we're gonna put nobody instead. So that's all the 5 secret endings of the game, or secret tapes that I've gotten. Now I can actually do all the other endings, which is the yes and no endings of the game. So there's that. If I could actually do this, well, real quick. There we go. Oops. There we go. So this one is 5. Wait, is it not? 2, 8, 6. Oh god, there we go. Totally prolonging the run real quick. This is actually the only RNG part of the game. Everything else is actually very optimized with the movements and stuff. This is the only part that's
destroyed $1,500 robot.
I'm sorry, this is a $1,500 robot. But it needs to die because it has a key inside there. But like I was about to say, the bucket of water is actually like one of the RNGs in the game, or the RNG in the game, and that's about it. Basically, if the droplet of water, how you say, the droplet of water actually falls instantly into the bucket, it's a time save. But if you have to wait it out for like 1 second, it's a 1 second time loss. So there's that.
Hi,
Anyways, this is the mostly like runners would actually go for this ending as well, because you know it's the shortest ending and it's about like 2-3 minutes in the speed run. That's why I actually do like all endings in the game, because I think that all endings is actually really good, and you can get all of it. There's also like other speedruns as well, like all achievements, if I'm not mistaken. So all achievements is pretty cool as well.
They can share snacks.
And not as cool as the no ending, yes ending, the shorter endings.
Which snack would you like?
Anyways, what snack do you like, guys? I'm gonna choose this one.
Yum,
It's very
that's
nice.
My favorite.
I
love this
moldy
one.
sausage or the
Can
blue
share
cheese.
other things, too.
I don't like them. I only like the weird looking patty. Anyways,
Can I share a secret with
here's the
you?
thing right here. We're gonna go with the yes ending first, and then the no ending, because the no ending is actually the faster ending to actually go with the end, like the last ending in the game.
I'm out there. Somewhere.
I'm gonna be quiet for this. Oh no! I'm scared! I'm scared, guys! Help! But yes,
Is it real or is that the CRT?
yes. So basically, why I go for the yes ending as well is because I get a twofer. So what a twofer is that I get a 2-in-1 ending. I get the yes ending, but also at the same time I get the head ending as well. Which, like I said, I collected all the 5 secret tapes. There you go. There's a guy right there. I don't know who the guy is. If anyone knows who the guy is, yeah, cool. But also at the same time, I'm gonna spam through this like credits real quick. There is one more ending in this game, which is the no ending. So I'm gonna do a few shoutouts right here. Shoutouts to Ek, by the way. He got me speedrunning this game. So thanks, Ek. The shoutouts to the Amanda the Adventurer speedrunning community as well. There are a bunch of like really good speedrunners as well in the community.
I ran this
Like
game
Navalist. You ran this game once, and that's about it. Like Navalist and Suican Fighters. That's pretty cool. Can I do this actually faster this time? There you go. All right. Let's wait for the water. We're gonna destroy another $1,500 robot right here, and then we are gonna do the final ending. No, maybe actually. All right. This is the final ending of the game as well. Time will actually come once there's a fade out to the game.
Yeah, one important thing though about playing the tape and letting the credits roll is, especially for RTA, Joe can skip the entire thing here. You can quit the credits, but you would have to watch the tape again, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah. All right. And time. There you go. That's Amanda the Adventurer. At the end of the game, you get all the stickers on the CRT, and it will count to 5 endings. I can actually just speed this thing through. Somehow, I don't know why, people kept saying that I spliced the run or I cheated in the run. When I actually uploaded the run to YouTube, some people were like, "Hey, you didn't do head ending," and I'm like, "I did." I did, because you can totally tell with the pictures on the side.
Yeah, so confirmation right there.
That's the confirmation of all the 5 endings in the game. This game is a pretty cool game. Like I said, this game is like a Dora the Explorer kind of bootleg horror game as well. It's pretty cool. I highly suggest if you want to play this game is actually pretty cool. And it's about like 3 hours with like the give or take with the casual gameplay. And also this game was actually released this year as well. So there's that. Yeah, some people say like I spliced my runs or I cheated in my runs. Nah. You can totally tell that's the head ending right there. But yeah, that's Amanda the Adventurer. If you want to check me out, do check me out on Juhorse. That's JUHZORSE. I run plenty of horror games. I'm going to be, pretty soon going to be on RTA Japan as well. So there's that. Anyways, you want to take over, Ek?
Yeah, thank you once again for doing the run. I would ask you to where they can find you, but you just said that, so that works out quite well.
I've been here like plenty of times, you know.
Yep, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope you all enjoyed Amanda the Adventure. It's a fun, short game, and I figured it'd be kind of fun to be able to throw it in with a few other deceptively weird horror games. Anyway, that being said, thank you all for watching, everyone. That wraps up our show for the night. This has been another episode of Speedruns from the Crypt. So, hope you all enjoyed it. Once again, I've been your host, Dices. I plan these every 2 weeks, and I try to come up with a lot of different fun themes to kind of put all these games together. And also try to bring in a lot of games you don't normally get to see. I'll be back in about 2 weeks for some more fun, so don't go anywhere. I'll be back then, and have a wonderful rest of the day and or night. And see you next time.